I'm Ganji Kid, it's midnight, it's always midnight. This time, it's a banger. This one's a banger. This episode, we're gonna have fun. This one's a banger. I ain't gonna be doing any of that fucking Twitch rubbish, Twitch drama. I had a watch of it yet. After yesterday's episode, which we're gonna have to cut into 2 to upload to YouTube, I watched into it, looked into it a lot more. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I'm not going to make light of any of it, but God, aren't they just a bunch of fucking tiresome kids? Aren't they a bunch of... You're going to get cancelled. I'm the big streamer. Kids. I want to be popular so much. I'm so desperate to be popular. Save it for fucking playtime at school, you twats. Get back in your box.
You must my wacky backy.
Play FIFA ticky-tacky, full metal jacket, me no sucky. You stupid motherfucker.
I got the roots and culture.
My name down on the flyer, keep it for roaches later.
Give me the
Silver paper, match my tongue like Godzilla. I'm a king killer, come to erase your empire entire. Enter the dragon, yeah, I'm still on the wagon. You need to write your program, go get your fucking own. You know that never happened, ain't got no time for rapping. You need to get your schooling. Who do you think you're fooling? I see through your hype, and I bet your mark is useless.
Whereas
I count my blessings,
I ain't got
time for messing.
You better have the rest by next week or keep me guessing. You really won't be testing, so go out fucking busking. I'm sick of fucking hustling, working to pay for living. Attacks for fucking nothing, so see these
Fucks I'm giving.
And
The riot be the rhyme of the unheard.
I think I
Started something,
can't stop, won't
stop for nothing.
I'm straight, they
Call me Sterling, I'm calling,
call me
strafe.
I'm safe like rubber bullets. I'm not no
Dum hoodie,
You get the
message Rudy.
My time is now.
I'm hungry, I'll eat up all you pussies.
I roll the fatties.
Stood back behind the garage, I'll deal with this, I'll manage.
So messy, talking Spanish. You got no front to damage.
So get your feet off the seats, I'm a speed garage man, like a neat. So fuck your industry.
Bar beats out in the street. Do YouTube get it free? Bar bang can't pay to me. I'll bang out all these beats.
You see I'm cheap, I'm grimy, until the day they sign me.
I'm doing this
For nothing.
but love, so keep it sharing. I'm fair, well out of caring. With all the haters hating. No class, they're masturbating. Meanwhile I keep creating. I'm straight, they call me Sterling.
I'm Sterling, call me strafe.
Or Mr. Crow.
Or Gravekeeper.
The riot, the rhyme of the unheard.
I'm a crow like Jon Snow. They call me Coca-Cola.
I'm not like other brands. I only come in shooters. I only come in shots.
So best put up your hands. It's time, give me your watch. Just catch, I got this, man. I'm a man in a mirror like Michael Jackson. I'm Anglo-Saxon with an 8th Asian.
Don't get played on
Radio stations, corrupt like man on a mission. True roots like funky Kingston.
Got triple vision. It's time to hear my version. Make sure you do revision. At death we talk reversion. I'm sick of television. It's time to try inversion. I'm not in your position. I've not got your perversion. So start with this incision. It's time to hear my version. I'm down with the Zulu nation. It's time to stop the violence. You're all the same like Palmer violence. I'm
Violins, your tape cassettes of silence.
I'm going in like Arthur Daly's murder. A fighter,
Marty White like Dillian. Shouts out to Brixton. Yes. Fuck them, man. Fuck them and their bullshit. Bullshit. Fuck Slick. Fuck Miskif. Fuck that pathetic worm Mitch Jones. Fuck all of them. I ain't ever going to talk about them again. That's the last you'll hear of it from me. I'll tell you that. I ain't in that. It's such a... They fucking love the drama. Oh, they love it. Oh, drama. Oh, I'm such a pathetic little worm. Oh, I just want to be big on Twitch. Oh, I'm a big streamer. Oh, you're not in the club. You're not in the gang. Fucking bunch of twats. So I've had enough of that. So today we're going to have a right banger instead. We're going to have a banger on Genshin Impact. And my Mondstadt, look, back at the old school. Back to the old school. We're going to turn this place into a fucking rave. Otto, you're the doorman. You're the doorman. Otto, you're at the door. We're going to turn this place into a rave. This is where they come in, right? And what we're going to do, drag these pews up, make a bit of a line here, like drag all the pews up here to make a line. So when people come in, they have to either go this way or this way. 2 separate queues. One for the VIPs, one for the ticket holders. Hello, Victor. And we'll get them in through these ways. Put the pews here, little entrance way. Tickets, please. And then you come in, and you're in. And then this is all dance floor and rave. Shut up, Victoria. This is all dance floor and rave. This is all dance floor, dance floor. We need a bar space. So I don't know what goes over this. Maybe this space here can be the bar. Again, pews, 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 like that. Pews, pews, pews. And we'll have a bar here. Coming up round here. This is going to be where the DJ's booth is. So we'll put pews across here again. I wonder if we've got enough pews. We'll put them across here and we'll stop people getting up. And this will be the DJ zone. Have the decks on here. Hype on a massive, and you know we don't play in your hometown like each and every day. Rinse out, run down, gun out, Ray. What you gonna get down? Gonna get down now? What you say? They call him a D J, a double don hustler. Who say they won? They call it danger. I got coulda killer and class. Original class for all the massive. Now shut your ass, cause those fucking people from bloody Chuffing, Austin, Texas are such dicks. They're such... If you've spent any time over the last couple of days... I've got the Firefox on, look. I've got the Firefox on. You can't even see what I'm doing. I'm running around on Genshin Impact. If you've been paying any attention to any of those dicks for the last couple of days, I spent last night listening to all of it. And oh my god, that's all I want to say. I've said it again. I can't talk about it any further. We've got to leave it now. We've got to leave it. Because, like, what happened was bad. Yeah? Slick did a sex assault. What a prick. And then, I don't understand. I said I was going to shut up. I'm just going to quickly pop it here. The girl should go to the police. The end. Why are we all talking about it on the fucking internet? I'll tell you why, because they're all desperate for views. That desperate, they're going to use sexual assault as a catalyst for content. Twats. And, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to cut anything from Ganji Cuts. I'm not going to put it on my channel. I'm not going to feed off the fucking drama. I'm just not going to go anywhere near it anymore. I discussed it yesterday briefly on stream because it was a thing. I've discussed it now. I'm telling you where I come from. I hate it. Oh, twats. It's like being on the school bus again. Except this time there's a serious adult thing to discuss and they haven't got the capacity because they're fucking children. The only one who's any good is Asmongold. R.I.P. Wreckful. R.I.P. Wreckful. The best of you. Gone to the dogs. You know, fucking wasters. Waste men and women. Wasters. Wasters in Austin, Texas. They ain't got a fucking clue. Asmongold's alright. The rest of them, they ain't got a fucking clue. They ain't got a fucking clue. Right, so we're gonna have a banger. Need to sit down after that. But we're going to have a banger today. What we're going to do, we've got a few different things that were on yesterday in Azuma, of all places. We're going back there to sort out some shit, and I've got something to show you. Right? They're going to think I'm cheating. I'm not fucking cheating. I told you I'd look on the internet if I needed to. I didn't need to. But I'll tell you if I do need to, and I will. I don't care. I'm not, like, afraid to look on the internet. But over here, we were doing this thing, and I found the key. Found the key. I won't be able to complete this until we get Juzzy and Cruel in chat because they were watching yesterday and they know what happened, but I don't, even though I was doing it. So I'm doing these quests, trying to cleanse some shrine, right? And I hadn't got a key. I was missing a key. And what I did was, off camera late at night upstairs on the B-side, I was grinding. No, don't die. Oh,
I have taught you
leg breaker, tummy acher, leg breaker, belly wobbler, big jobber, big vulture, belly wobbler, skipper danger. Oh, that was a waste. Get back up there. The key that I need, I found the fucker. I found the fucker. It was over here. What I did was I was just over here at the Kamisato estate, doing a bit of grinding, a bit of grubbing up chests. whatever you'd call it. Doing a bit of grinding and grubbing of chests. I just want to get this off my chest as well. I was right yesterday. Tell you what, I was right yesterday. My opinion was, if that was Slick was my mate, I'd be over there grabbing him by the fucking head, finding out what was going on. I wouldn't be Mitch Jones and sending my like little fucking schoolgirl he said she said bullshit, guaranteeing that it's he said she said bullshit. Oh, sending someone else. Go and fucking deal with it, you fucking Peanut. I called him a peanut. I'm inventing my own words now because I'm not going to use the rude words on the internet because I'm not a bad role model really. But you know, deal with the matter. Deal with it. Sort your shit out, mate. Fucking hell. Never known such a bunch of weak little ninnies. There's the Austin, Texas streamer crowd. I don't know why you watch them. If I were you, I wouldn't bother watching them anymore. Miskif, Trainwreck's is in it as well. All of them apart from Asmongold. And even Asmongold, I'm starting to think, oh my god. Like, you know, you live with apes, man. It's hard to be clean. Like, he stinks of their shit now. Like, all of them. Like, Wreckful was the best of them. Mitch Jones, write him off. Wipe him off. Miskif, wipe him off. Write him off. You know, Ice Poseidon even tried to pipe up now. Oh, Miskif's a racist. He sent these tweets with racism in them. Yeah, you're all fucking, like, you're receiving them without question. I wonder what your tweets are like, you fucking dickhead. Like, messages, you're all in on it. You're all the same. You're not special, better than each other. You're all grubby buggers. You know, leave me alone,
if
my
my
calculations are correct,
I don't want to be an OTK anymore. I want nothing to do with OTK. I was going to offer them OTK UK. I was going to offer them the ability to sign up Scotty Hottie for OTK UK. I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole now. Wouldn't go near it. Anyway, this shrine thing. Look, it's a shrine with Foxen on it, isn't it? And I was down here. You can't. You see, I can prove it. I was farming. There's supposed to be some crystals down there. Well, they're not there anymore because I saw them, farmed them. Then noticed this thing up here with the tree and the Foxens. And I was like, that looks like the Foxens that I've been dealing with. I did my magic eye on there. And it gave me a Chuffing key, which is the key we need for over there. So we're in. We're on. We're away. Don't think I did not cheat that on the internet. If I did, I'd have just done it on the internet and told you. I don't care. It's only a game of fucking... You know, it's not like somebody's tried to feel someone up in the night while they're asleep, is it? This is just a game of... game on the internet. It's not like I can... Oh, he pretended to know where it was and then he faked it on the intranet. No. I found it organically last night when I was off stream. And you know what? It's always the way, isn't it? I was looking for the fucker. Not strong, you know. I was just like, if I just grind this area, I might come up with something. You know, crabs there for the non-vegan player. Oh, I'm a vegan though. Yeah, I definitely found out for reals. I'm not having it. No one can say I didn't. It's always the way though. If you do it off stream, you know, if I was on stream that night, I would have never have found the damn thing. But the minute I turn off stream and just go upstairs for a chill, boom, there's the key. Ha, you didn't do it on stream. Bit of one of those. So I'm glad I've started the episode off strong. If you're watching this on YouTube, of course, it's a few days later now. All that Austin, Texas streamer bull BS. I mean, obviously the sex assault wasn't BS. The sex assault was sex assault. And everything else that came after it is just a childish bunch of pricks doing their business on the internet. When actually, you know, respect for the person that was assaulted. Shouldn't you really just take it to the police and let them deal with it? No, we'll make a big thing of it on the internet. We'll have a big chat about it on the internet. Everyone should know everyone's business, including the person that was assaulted. And we'll tell everyone their business because we're a bunch of boys. And that's up to us. We do what we want. Like, fuck off. They can all fuck off. And even the girls are, like, you know, it's like listening to fucking... I don't know how they hang around with people like that. Any of them. I don't know how any of them hang around with each other. It's like listening to fucking pissing little schoolgirls pissing on the bus. Except this time it's got a serious consequence because it's actually a sex assault. But like, Jesus Christ, how do they live like that? No wonder Asmongold doesn't go to parties. Like, you can't party with those people. Like, I wouldn't be able to party with them. Why is my fucking wave rider stuck, you prick? You can't party with them anyway, because they've got no chill. They're idiots, man. Flipping idiots. Can't even take a drink, you know what I mean? They wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. In England, in the UK, our culture is that about 14 you start drinking hard, and by 16 you're in the pubs. And honestly, here I'm not even like, I'm not big egging it up. Honestly, in the UK, by 16 most teenagers are in the pubs. And like we'd be able to drink average Americans under the table, falling asleep and going to rooms and getting felt up. Not that it's her fault, of course. I'll tell you something else before I fucking finish on this, because it's riled me right up. It's riled me right up. And then we're going to do a banger of an episode. We're going down here to sort this shit out. Another thing, all of this has come from, right, you'll get this if you know about what I'm talking about. If not, skip on, you know, whatever. But all of this has come from, the girl was in the room, she was asleep because she was too drunk. Her mates were in the room with her, a girl and a boy. A boy comes in and feels her up. And there's a boy in the room and a girl, not being sexist here, I suppose, but there's two people in the room, and they watch while she gets felt up and then report it back to her later so that she can put a twit longer. What the fuck are you doing? Like, if my sister or one of her friends or someone was in a room and I was sat there looking after her because she was drunk and someone come in and felt her up, I'd launch across the room, not advocating violence, but if someone's violencing my friend, I'm going to launch on them. And that's that. And they're not going to be twit-longered. They're going to be panned in. The end. Like, I'm not suggesting violence. I'm not advocating violence. I'm saying you defend your position. And like, fucking hell, if someone wandered in the room and started feeding up one of my friends while I was there, I wouldn't be like, I told her afterwards and then she could upload it onto Twitter. Like, fucking weak. Weak. Not standing up for your friends. Weak. Weak. And then not taking it to the police. Weak. Drama club. Drama club. I'm on the tables, I'm shouting. But I'm not doing the things that a normal person would do in a realistic situation. Maybe it's just the UK, but I tell you what, parties round my way, parties round here, I could go and vox pops. I could go out and vox pop people. What would you do if you're at a party and someone started feeling up your friend? I would fucking attack them. Would you? Not advocating violence, yeah, but I'd grab them by the hair and tear them out of the house. Would you? Yeah, and when they're outside the house, you give them the right filling in and they'd never come back round feeling anyone else up. They'd have pedo, like, cut into their forehead. Like, Jesus Christ, people wouldn't stand for it round here. We wouldn't stand for it. I don't know what you get up to in your friend circles in Austin, watching it going on. Fucking hell, you're not very good people. You're not very good people. And God help the people who, like, you know, what are you doing watching those people on the internet? Where's my fucking ashtray? Is someone taking my ashtray out of this room? I could scream. It's over there. It's alright. It's alright. Well, I'll tell you what, these things do get me really mad, because sexual assault does get me really mad. And people behaving like fucking ninny little bitches gets me really mad. And the fact that they've got all the attention on them and all the eyes on them. I suppose Twitter is a place for kids then, isn't it? It is a place for kids. You're watching me. You're not kids, are you? You're not pathetic ninny kids. Not like those idiots. So I tell you what, don't watch them anymore. Don't give them the time of day. They don't deserve it. They really don't. They've proven, Miskif for one, absolutely standout, has proven to be a pathetic piece of nothing. Mitch Jones, same bag. You know, carrying the fucking bag for his mate. Mitch Jones. Pathetic. Oh yeah, he called them out. Oh, he was the one that was the whistleblower. Yeah, quietly in private to Trainwreck, so Trainwreck could take up the mantle. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, big man. Big strong. Oh, and what about these people that were in the room at the time and didn't take a video or attack anyone or grab anyone or just, oh, this isn't happening on my watch. Line drawn in the sand. You violate her, I'll violate you, you fucker. Like, no. None of them down to clown. They just, oh, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. You wouldn't get that in my country. You wouldn't get that in the UK. I mean, you probably would if you went to private posh school or some shit. Probably a rape and fucking weekend there, isn't it? But in where I'm from, the way we're living, you wouldn't have that shit going on. You just wouldn't. Because people would know the consequence. Right, so we're in this room. I've got a key that I found, and I don't know where it goes, but I've got it. I'll tell you that. Is it there? No. Great. This chuffing room's going to be the death of me. What's going on? Where's the key? The hole. I've got the key. I wanted to show you. And it wasn't even like, I can true in the game. I can true in the game. She points at the right thing, you misses. She won't point at, right, okay, there we go. Happened organically in the game. I found it near where I thought I might find it in the area, so. But I don't know, for some reason I can't start the device. Oh, there we go. See? I got the key. I got the secret. I got the key to another world. I got the key. I got the secret. I got the key to another world.
Inside city wall.
I'm dying of electricity, so I better hurry the fuck up.
Explosions can hurt people. June can be dreadful.
No, summon electrograminum. Thanks. Right, we're gonna have a banger.
Those are the survival rules. That
What does this one look like? A square with a line through it. It doesn't look like that yet, does it? 1, 2. Just the pressure of being under the electricity seems stupid to me. I've got to use my brain. So, which one's the first one? This is the first one. I'm going to go 1, 2. Okay, no problem. Unpray, please. Unpray. I'm going to go 1, 2. So this one's going to be 2. Yep. And then the one over there is going to be 2. Yep. Boom, boom, pow. And then these are going to be 3s, aren't they? Stop dying of electricity, you fucking dickhead. These are going to be 3s. Tell you what, don't go to parties in Texas, you don't know what might... No, what have we got here now then? Is that not it? Yes, that's it. Scotty Hottie knows the jam. Ochimusha. 2 of them. Different, but the same. 2 sides of the same coin.
Sacred name.
Fortune preserver. Banger, mate. I told you we'd have a banger. Look. Straight in. Straight in having a banger. I've made a banger. I'm smoking a banger. You're a banger. She's dead. How did she get the ace? How did she get ace then? Doesn't make sense. Maybe she was on low health. Not paying attention.
I'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Come on, you chopper. Stop. What are you doing? Well, he hit me. Summoning an electrograminum so I don't die of the environmental factors. What's going on?
Time to act.
Can't see anything sometimes, look.
Don't blink.
God. I'd avoid them if I could see the attacks coming, but because there's such a lot of effects and purple and electro and, you know, I just can't see what's going on, so I'm just going to hammer it. Oh, dead again. But these 2 can't last long, can they?
Plastic wheel of life.
They can't deal with me and my swords. No, my sword. No, my sword. Wheel of life. Get on the frozen ice, you chuffers. Up, higher. Ooh, I can't see anything. Running out of special moves because we've got only 2 characters rolling. He's in the wall, so I can't avoid him there. Now I'm stuck on this tree. Bit of a tight space, this. That electric thing's going to be doing me no good. I'm only dying because of the electricity. There we go. I haven't got enough special. There's one. But they're few and far between my specials now because I've only got 2 characters on. So I'm just going to have to finish this with some sword play. There's another special. Good.
Body and mind.
Watch out for what he's doing. Oh, he hit me right on the back of the head, the chopper. Fucking dickhead. Right. Cracking him, he hit me on the back of the head. Grab him.
I am outplayed.
Right, I'm not having that. I'm not dying to this. I'll tell you what, I'm not dying to this. He's electro, isn't he? Or is he fire? I'm frost anyway. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use that as... Well, am I? No, it's a waste. It's a waste. I'll just get the homunculi on. The Dredunculus. Electrograminums, that's them.
Guys.
Shut up, you. You're going down now. I ain't having it. I ain't having it one-on-one, mate. I don't care. One down, like 3 down, 1 to go. I'll stick around, I'll hang in there, and I'll win. How about that, you fucking... How about you, Austin, Texas? Right, Paimon was thinking the Masked Shrine Maiden would show up. Did she not? Apparently not. Does that mean what? I don't know. Have we done it? 2 of 3 it says, so I think we've done it now. Yeah, I'm going to get out of the death room, because if I stay in there I'll die, so I'm just going to get out of the death room. There we go, the electricity's calmed down now. And of course we've already covered this bit up here, haven't we?
Faster? Okay, faster.
We've already done this room on our way out last time. So this isn't super banging, this is just me running up in the room, but... Once we're up there... Oh, fall off. I was going to say, once we're up there, we'll see if there's anything different outside, which I don't think there will be, and then we'll go and check out the next shrine. Right, falling off again. So actually, I think if I don't make it up this time, I'm going to fuck it off, because I'm not falling off for the 4th time. There we go. This one's a banger. This one's Helter Skelter. This one, some kind of belter. Come hard but hard, they keep falling. I started something. Can't stop, won't stop for nothing. You wouldn't credit it, would you? Is that an homunculus on top of that mast? It is, isn't it? You wouldn't credit it. Some of the shit that I've been listening to over the last 48 hours in this, you know, I thought it was a serious business. Thought I needed to pay attention to it. I didn't realise it was just going to turn into another one of these giant Twitch dramas where all the kids have their, I'm crying because I'm a baby. I'm crying on the internet because I'm a baby. There's only one person who's got a right to speak on the damn thing. The girl that was assaulted. Everyone else, fucking crying because I'm a baby. My reputation, my crew, my fame, my position on the ladder of fame in Texas, in a small part of the world where there's other parts of the world that don't even know who we are. But we're the most I've already done this one. Right, there you go. Actually, I say, Asmongold, bin them off, get me in. You'd be much better off, Asmongold. You know it, I know it, we all know it. I got my head screwed on. I'm not like those idiots. Get me in, move me out to America. Get me on the go. I'm not like those idiots. You ain't gonna hear any more about that shit from me. Tell you. Tell you something else as well. Loose lips sink ships. And all of those idiots couldn't wait to talk about someone else's private business on the internet. Private calls, leaked calls, whatever. On Discord. Get on the Discord. Oh, have you heard? Oh, have you heard? Oh, big drama. Oh, serious business stress. Oh, I don't want to be in the middle. They couldn't wait, could they? They couldn't wait. Enough. I've got to stop it. I've got to stop it. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'd have done this as a section. Intro being cross. Moved on. We've got to move on. You know, we've got to just pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I came to win, battle me, that's a sin. That's somebody else's lyrics. I usually only do my own, but that's somebody else's lyrics. Right, we've done that. I'm going to just do my commissions while I see if Juzzy will turn up. And Cruel, because we were doing these quests yesterday with like a little crew, so... I don't know if the little crew will turn up, but if they do, I'd rather they were here to see it. I mean, I've already cheated them by doing that one already. Cheated them out of a little... I've cheated them out of it. Wait, why was my crew not resurrected? I've cheated them out of a little bit of fun there. By doing that one without... They won't believe me. They'll think I looked on the internet. I didn't look on the internet. If I wanted to look on the internet for something, I just would. If I wanted to look on the internet, if I wanted to talk to you in chat and ask you how to do it, I just will. I'm not scared. So, oh no, Scotty Hottie looked on the internet in his free time. Oh no, he's not telling the truth. Don't be silly. I'm not some drama child. Don't care if you want. If I look on the internet, I look on the internet. Grow up. I didn't. I chuffing well found it organically, and it's always the way, isn't it? The minute you turn off the computer, you run into the key. It's the third law of Sod, I'm telling you. I was thinking of starting my own streamer house. I mean, obviously at the moment I've got my mom's boyfriend, sometimes my sister living here, and like we share this, so I wouldn't be able to. Oh, it's this dude. This is easy. I just kick his head in. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to invite anyone here now, but I was thinking, why don't I set up a house for streamers, rent out 2 rooms, rent them out. I mean, I used to have a house where I shared and I hated it, so. Oh, did I press the wrong thing? Sorry. Whoops. Bring it on. But I just give them like they'd have a much better environment. I've already got a second room that's set up with a computer. They wouldn't have all this shit going on. They'd be able to get on with the actual work of creating content.
Rain outlines your face.
And also, if you're watching that sort of stuff on the internet, you know, I had to watch it through Destiny, because although I don't like Destiny or the things he stands for, because of the things he's said in the past, although I don't like him, I was able to get an outsider's viewpoint, so I watched his stuff, and I thought to myself, I've just spent fucking like 16 hours watching hours and hours of people talking on Destiny's channel being, you know, elucidated through by Destiny, and I just thought, what the hell am I doing? No, I'm not, this isn't me. So I left it alone now. I've defeated giant dragons. I've defeated giant dragons. Let's get back to it. It won't be the first Twitch drama and it won't be the last, but I naively started to weigh in yesterday with some big daddy perspectives, you know, big grown-up perspectives. And it was actually not, what are you saying? Naive and grown-up big daddy, what do you mean? Well, like, it was, I have the, in my opinion, some grown-up big daddy perspectives. A bit like Asmongold does sometimes. You know, some very interesting, well thought out grown-up big daddy perspectives. And then, I'm saying it, and the people that are involved are all just fucking children. Like, they haven't grown up, they're not going to understand. They haven't got the capacity. Welcome to Texas. So Lex Friedman lives in Texas, it's not all bad. We'll have to shut up about it. I'll field questions in chat in the future. I hopefully won't divert any further today. It's on my mind. It's on my mind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Big Daddy, let's have a bit of that. Go on. Go on then. Go on. Go on. Let's do it. Let's have a crack. Let's have a crack at it. That's an advert for Nissan. You don't need an advert for a Nissan on this. You're not going to be buying a Nissan. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could. Little things I should have said and done, I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. If I made you feel second best, I'm sorry I was blind. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. Tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. Have a bit of that, you chuffer. It's a bit loud. It's a bit loud.
Little things I should have said and done, I never took the time. You were always on my mind.
A bit of Tina Turner in there.
You're always on my mind.
Alright. Banger. I told you it was going to be a banger. I told you. Hello, Cruel. Hello, Cruel. Oh, I mean, what gets into your nerves, can't completely control it. I hear the half the convo this morning because of yesterday, and it gave me a really bad feeling on my stomach. Is that what you're referring to? My, my ranting about them? Damn Austin Texan streamer thing, aren't you? Like, I mean, I got into it yesterday without even knowing the full facts. Now I feel a little bit more educated after 6 to 8 hours of listening to children bicker on the internet. Now I feel a little bit like I know a bit more about it, which is that the fella came into the room, he put his hands on her over here, there was a boy in the room and a girl in the room who were her friends, and they reported it to her afterwards. And if I was in the room and one of my friends was asleep on the fucking bed and some pervo came in and felt her up, that guy wouldn't leave the room by the door. He'd go out the fucking window. And I mean it. I absolutely mean it. There would be no holding me back. And my friend who's a girl, would he be in on it with me? She'd be grabbing him by the fucking hair and smashing him into the bedside table. We would not have it. I'm not advocating violence, but you can defend yourself and your peers when being attacked or assaulted. I can't believe the weakness of them all. The weakness. You wouldn't see it in my town. In our houses, you wouldn't see someone slip off quietly upstairs and feel someone up and get away with it. Everyone, like the music would stop. Everyone in the party would get on them. It wouldn't happen. You wouldn't. Like, we've got better ethics generally, I'm sure. Maybe that's just me and my mates. Maybe it's because we look after each other. You look after it. That's the word I'm looking for. That's what gets me so mad about it. You look after each other, don't you? You've got to look after each other in this life. Maybe that's what's getting me so mad. But yeah, I can't. We're gonna have a banger. We're gonna have a banger, and we're not gonna. I can't keep covering it. I can't because. I can't. We've got to have a banger instead, haven't we? We've got to have a banger instead. I can't keep covering it. Okay, now what I've got to do is find another chuffing banger in here. But I don't know, to be honest, I don't know what bangers I like off the top of my head sometimes. Let's see what they've got. Oh, they're uploading the most recent ones then, look. The winner takes it all, Mamma Mia. Who are these people? I've never heard of any of these. I've heard of Bob Marley. I haven't heard of Cage the Elephant. Mumford & Sons I won't listen to on principle. Angels, a bit of Angels. In the Ghetto, Elvis Presley. These are the modern tunes being released. All up to date. Let's enjoy Genshin. Yeah, let's go to the heart of Atsuma. That's true. You don't want to hear any more of me singing, do you? You don't want to hear any more of me singing, do you? Do you? You don't want to hear any more of me singing. Let's just turn that off and I'll pretend that it's not there in the background and that I can't see it while it runs its adverts. It's still running its adverts, but I found the key yesterday. I've done that one with the key that we already... I've cheated us out of... It's on the recording. I've cheated us. I found the key. I did. that how it goes? Toot, 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 toot. I don't think so. The Lemonheads did this, didn't they? And, of course, Simon and Garfunkel. And here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's that you say, Mrs. Robinson? Joey Joe has left and gone away. Hey, hey, hey. Shut your face. Alright, I'll shut my face, you fucker. God holds a place for all the files. Alright, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. So what I did at the start of this episode is I found the fucking key last night. I'll just go over it again quickly. Out here, up here, Kamisato Estate. They just left it nearby. What I did was I was grinding.
You're finally...
No, I'm not. Oh, not this shit again. Not this shit again.
Yashiro...
They're friends of ours. Paimon will do the introduction.
We'll end up doing the whole story quest by mistake. Anyway, so I found the key. It was on a little island just on the beach.
It's true. Well...
This is a story quest
we
that I don't
have
want to do.
That's it then.
Shit, this is coming rolled. I kind of want to show you like how tough I am. Sometimes. Like, I just licked that and it was the hot bit that I licked, but it's alright.
Great, so our hunch was spot on. It is a little inappropriate for me to have shared news of this magnitude with you. So I would...
Don't worry, sir.
That puts my mind
Skip.
at ease.
Of
Skip.
course not. I'd be honored. I guess this is where
He's wet. Go on, piss off.
Cheer up.
I'll try.
I keep going on about Wet Boy all the way through the playthrough. Wet Boy's actually wet through the physicality of being wet, but being wet in life, like being too scared and such a ninny that you won't stand up for yourself and your own principles. There's no time for that. You haven't got time for that. Listen to me. Scotty Hotty's good advice. You can't be wet in life. You can't. You've got to be strong for yourself and for others. You just have to. Like, you've got to pull that shit out of the bag. You're human, so you're fragile and strong like glass. Don't do anything rash. Happiness can spread like fire. If you've no desire to live for yourself, live for someone else. You have to be able to like draw on some strength and stand up sometimes. All right, shut up, you. Yeah, you have to. Look, anyway, I came down here, and there was crystals over there. I was drawn to the crystals, and I flew down onto this, and there was a little fox in there, and that's where I found the key. Like, honestly, I did. Honestly, I should have turned on the stream at that point, but. And then just now at the start of episode, I've just gone over there and done that one. All I have to do is line them up and fight the chuffers. I think I've done it. So, we're now on commissions, obviously, but not really. We don't have to. Let's just bang out the commissions, and then we'll do the next one. I'm really in a bit of a funny mood about it all, you know. I feel I got sucked off into the drama. I've got an opinion on these things because they're serious things, but I think I got sucked off into the drama because the things they all want to talk about and the way they want to deal with it, after about 6 hours of listening to them go on, I realised they just like listening to themselves talk. Mitch Jones just wants to hear his own, you know, putting... At one point, right, I will just, you know, moan about it a little bit before we get to the main crux of this episode today. At one point, Mitch Jones said, I hope they all don't hate me because of this. And I felt like saying, you what? It's about you now, is it? Like someone's been felt up and it's about you. Like, fucking stroll on. Will they never shut up about themselves? Do they never stop thinking about themselves? Is that, you know, some people have a pocket mirror. Like, some girls carry around a little pocket mirror so they can mess with their makeup on the fly. But I think Mitch Jones has one just to make sure he's still there all the time.
It's my lucky day.
Why am I not linked to a gem? Oh, right, I need to just do this. Right. I think he likes to check out his own visage. Should we talk about me again? Like, Jesus. I can't stand it.
Life goes on.
I can't stand them. Sit down while I reprimand them. Stand up when I tell ya. You're no contender.
Time to act.
I invented him. He's pretending. Wants to be like me, but I can't stand him. Stand up while I reprimand him. Sit down when I tell ya. You're no contender. Shit you out like diarrhea.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
With sword comes shadow.
Honestly, these people wouldn't survive in the world I grew up in. I thought it was supposed to be more tough in America. I thought they all got guns and shit and it's supposed to be more tough. These people wouldn't survive in the world I grew up in. And it wasn't even, I didn't even grow up in a rough part of the world. It's just like the standard British, like what we will accept and what we want and like where the lines are drawn and are they banging up my thing? I need to bang them up. Hang on. I'm not going to win this, are they? I'm going to win this.
Speed of light.
There we go. There we go. Like, honestly, I can't... The thing that shocked me the most... Oh, hello. Same form, same light. What? I mean, this is obviously a puzzler, isn't it? Same form, same light. Didn't like that though, did it? Yeah, I find that really weird. It doesn't seem to make any sense to me. Just gonna mark it up and come back to it later. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but that's the end of me talking about Austin, Texas now. It's a different world to me. It's a different world. I feel right on it today, though. I feel right up for it today. Bit of the old Genshin Impact. Bit of the old head kicking. Feel right up for it today. Let's go. Emergency. There's not a problem my squad can't fix. We can do it in the
No, my
mix.
sword. With sword comes shadow. Incoming. Hey.
You don't go to him because he's going to die.
La la la.
But you're going to get popped off your feet there. Whee! You can have a few of those before I pop you off your... Oh, no. Yep. How about that? I watched the boxing last night as well. That was a good fight. Joe Joyce and Joe Parker. That was pretty cool.
Faster.
Joyce, big juggernaut, big juggernaut. He's good, isn't he? He's good. I've watched his rise, Joe Joyce, over the years, and I like the fact that Joe Joyce is into arts. And he plays Destiny. Do you know Joe Joyce, the boxer, heavyweight boxer, plays Destiny 2 online. He's into first-person MMOs, so he's quite a cool chap, really. And yesterday he gave Joe Parker a right beating. Joe Parker did alright just to not cry by the end of it. He looked like he was gonna. He did alright just to not cry by the end of it. It had everyone watching him, but God help him, he looked like he was gonna. It's one of those fights where I'll show you a little bit of... We're going to do Genshin, of course. We're going to do Genshin. I'll just show you the difference between the two fighters last night, Joyce and Parker. So, Joyce, Parker, press... Post-fight press conferences, look at the difference in the two fighters, right? So this is Joe Joyce,
Go Golden, get even.
Our favourite boxer now on Twitch. Our favourite boxer on Twitch because he plays Destiny. He plays, oh, not that, oh, that's disgusting, why would you put that on an advert, you fucking idiots. So this is Joe Joyce. There he is. He's just done the 12 rounds. You know, he's just been on the 12 rounds. He's ready to go and play another bit of Destiny now. He plays Destiny. He's a gamer like us. He's done 12 rounds there. He looks all right, doesn't he? He looks fine. And then his opponent, who had also done the 12 rounds with... No, it wasn't 12, did it? He knocked him out in the... Was it the 10th? I can't remember when... He knocked him out anyway. So they didn't do 12 rounds. But look at his face. You can tell who won, can't you? I mean, he wasn't the best looker beforehand, but now he looks a lot worse. You can tell who won. So, it was a good night of boxing last night.
These bombs, so heavy.
It was one of them, you know, you don't need the judges' scorecards because he knocked him out, but were he not to get KO'd, you'd have still had a pretty good impression as to the winner through who's still got most of their faculties and face. You know, if you're missing one of your eyes, then you've probably lost the fight. It was one of them. Big juggernaut, big juggernaut. What am I doing? Let's forget these expeditions and things. Let's go straight in with... right, cleansing. Right. We did them. The forest Aramumi. That's what we want. That's the last one, isn't it? Aramumi. It's marked on the map. Aramumi. Is it round here? Oh, it's there, north. Aramumi. Okay, and you said this was a puzzler, didn't you? Let's have a look at this puzzle. Let's get this into this. I've got to get my head around it. I've got to get my head around... This is Genshin Impact. I'm doing Genshin Impact. And everything else that happens in life around it doesn't need to be brought into this. This is the escape. I need to get my head around that. It's been a funny few days, though, on the old internet, hasn't it? And if you get too... I said this yesterday. If you get too close into it, if you focus in on it too much, you forget the rest of the world exists. Like those Austin people do. So... This is the rest of the world. Right, Aramumi. Let's go and see what go on. I now realise that this... Because I've been chuffing trying to find this Homunculus for hours before. Off stream. I've been grinding this area. I've killed everything, like, many a time. You get these little chuffers that... They're electric... They're mechanical chuffers and they fly around here. There's one down there, look. And they, like, patrol the zone. I've killed these chuffers about 1 million times. And then the other thing I thought was, I've got to get in... Hang on. Let me just kill this chuffer. So I can't have them hanging around while we try and investigate it in reasoning. Big juggernaut, big juggernaut. You've got to have your friends' backs as well, that's another thing. Stand tall when it counts, and have your friends' backs. That doesn't mean run over there and protect them from the law if they've done a bad crime. It means if someone's touching them, launch. You wouldn't think Paimon would have it, would you? If someone was touching the Traveller while she slept, would you? Paimon would grab them by their fucking hair. Right, so, look. What goes on over here is... There's a bling... And I can't find the fucking thing. Now I realise it's underground. There's this, which I've unlocked, because I did these. And I think I got a chest out of it or something, I can't remember. I did it ages ago. There's this, which again, was chest, wasn't it? I got a chest out of that. Did I? Or whatever, I don't know, I've done that. You tell me if I'm still missing a puzzle or something. Because the one thing I was thinking was, I need to get in this door up here. We have this chuffer of an issue up here. There's that door there. I'm not allowed in. I need to have the electrogrumminums. If I go too close, I'll alert that chuffer and it'll wake up and come at me. But I have done it before, I'm sure. There's an electrogrumminum around somewhere. I'm sure I've at least had that chuffer come out, even if I haven't come in. But I know that I want to try and get in there, yeah? And I know there's an Electrolus around somewhere underground. I'm actually thinking now, maybe I'll go down that well. In some way. But... Aramumi. But... Where's my... Because there is an Electrogramminum somewhere. And there it is. There's... Again, these chuffers are over there, look. Bad chuffer. I'll show you what I do, though. I've got to do it to show you. There's the Electrogramminum. It seems quite far away. But I want to go through that door over there. It's too far away, really. What I do is I get it and I run out of it by the time I get there. But let's have a pop. I've got to kill this chuffer. Well, we don't have to kill this chuffer. I can just Electrogramminum and run and show you what I mean. So this is the natural route that I would take. And I'm running out of stamina already, you see, so I can't be running too quick. But I'm going to try and keep the pace. Oh, there it goes. See, I haven't made it to the door. So it annoys the puff out of me. I want to go in that door. There's an Electrogramminum in there. Doesn't help me. Maybe I'll go in from above. I think I've done it before, maybe. I'm getting a feeling I might have done it before and gone in from above. So this is this the puzzle? I don't think it is, but I'll do it. Just to show my thinking. Yeah, I'll get in from above, look. Big juggernaut, big juggernaut. Oosh! Have a bit of that. So I don't know what use this is, but I'm in here, look. Maybe that can be destroyed and we can go past that. Maybe that's the entrance. He stamped on my head, the chuffer.
Go. No, my sword.
And I'll tell you something, I will keep popping into a bit of
Witness the power of
critique.
Gugwa.
Right, come out there, you chopper. Is that,
Don't blink. Hey!
I know the person that's at fault is the one that did the bad touching, but for two friends to be in the same room at the same time
Hit
and
to the chase.
not do anything, not even record it on their phones or nothing, like, it just feels like they're at fault as well to me. Like, they're not your friends.
Speed of light. Huh?
Can't count on them when the shit hits the fan, can you? Because they just sit there quiet, not doing anything.
Incoming.
Opening box of Adepti Drix.
I'd tell you what, it's a two-way street as well. I know for a fact that if shit was happening to me and I was unconscious, my friends would be fucking
Body and mind.
on these
Time
people.
to act.
Once I had a fit. Right, I had a fit. I'd drunk so much. It's not going to sound good, is it? We were in Germany, right, and we were on a fencing trip, a sports trip.
Nowhere to hide.
Competition was done. We'd been
of
out for
light.
drinks. That was the usual situation. I was about 16. I was under 17 at the time, definitely. I was about 16, and the first place we went was this vodka bar. We had all this vodka, and this was where I burned my back of my hand. They put a banknote on your hand, and then if you can burn through it, you can win it. And the joke is, you can't burn through a banknote because it's made of cotton. But I fucking did. I won the banknote. Yeah, everyone buy drinks. Then we went out for more beers. We had these like big Stein beers in Germany. I remember that. And then I remember walking
I'm all
back,
for
pulling the
work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
pulling the car badges off the cars. So we all had a Mercedes badge to take home as a souvenir. I was a pretty naughty boy. I was on the bonnet of a car pulling the badge off the front of it. Very drunk. Very drunk. And when we got back to the hotel, some of the other lads had bought bottles of vodka on the duty free. So we shared a couple of litres of vodka. Like, I mean it, a couple of like two big bottles of vodka came out and we were drinking that. I started being sick at about 4 o'clock in the morning and I didn't stop being sick. That was it. Like the next day we had to be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning to get the aeroplane. So I remember waking up, like I was in the toilet. I was in the toilet and like my head was absolutely swimming and my mate had put my stuff in my bag and all I had to do was sort of carry my bag. See, my mate had put my stuff in my bag helping me. All I had to do was carry my bag to the airport and get home. And went in the elevator at the hotel, went in the elevator and they had these little bins that had ashtrays on top. Back then you could smoke in the hotel. They had little ashtrays on top of the bin and I had to take the ashtray off the top of the bin and throw up in it. There was this guy in the lift and he was like, "You dirty chuffer." It's just how it was. So then we managed to get to I was on the bus. I was being sick in a bag on the bus. I had nothing left to give. Honestly, I had nothing left to give. I think I must have ruptured my stomach lining or something because it was horrible. And got on the plane. I remember my coach sat next to me because he wanted to keep an eye on me. I fell asleep most of the journey, so I didn't eat the meal, or there wasn't a meal. It was only an hour long back from Germany, isn't it? I was asleep on the plane. Was it Germany or was it Spain? It was Germany. It was definitely Germany. I was asleep on the plane anyway. And when we got off, we get in the airport and I have to walk through the customs and I'm feeling really fucking weird. And once we get through, because you can't just sit down and chill out, you have to go through, don't you? So once we get through, I'm like, "Listen lads, I've just got to go to there's toilets there. I've just got to go in the toilets. I feel really fucking weird." I was carrying this magazine and it was like the ground came up to meet me. I remember it vividly. I didn't feel like I was falling over, but in my vision, I remember seeing all the world coming up to meet me. And this magazine was dropped. I remember I was holding this magazine, it was dropped, and like I must have face planted. And they were all around me, like helping me. And this is what I was going to say, like in relation to this Austin thing. Another person came through the airport behind us, and I don't know this because I was unconscious, but I was told by my friends is that they said, "Oh look," like they were angry because they were trying to get out of the airport and people were in the way. And they were like, "Well, these people move this fucking stuff." They were like, "Can you move your bags?" And my friend nearly fucking chinned them in the airport because I was unconscious on the floor and they didn't have any compassion. They just wanted us to move out the way. And he was very angry about it. Like my friends and me, we wouldn't leave you in the shit. You don't leave each other in the shit. You don't watch the shit going down to each other and accept it. You get right stuck in. That's just the bottom line.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
And I remember there was once where my friend did get punched a few times and my getting stuck in involved just it was like trying to swat flies and I didn't do anything. I was ineffective, so I'm not always the best person to have around you. because I might just not be like the biggest chuffer in the world, but at least I'll be stood next to you. I didn't run away. No. When I'm on my own, I can run away, but when I'm with you, I can't. It's not allowed. Code of conduct. Right, that was a story about me. It's all about me. Alright, Mitch. I told you I'm going to be on one today. Right, so I've done that. That didn't seem to reveal the door, did it? That didn't seem to open up into what... I'm sure there's an entrance to a domain area sort of thing down here somewhere. There must be. Because it's on the list. We might need a key or some kind of item to get into it. This obviously is a puzzler, isn't it? And I fixed that puzzler. This rock here to me looks like it could be removed. I saw some rock being removed earlier in the... Yesterday, didn't we? We saw some rock being removed. So could that be removed? I don't know. Can I permanently fix this door? Obviously not. There's a foxen, but it's not a lit up foxen. I can't use my little light on it. Okay. There's another foxen though. So foxens and the door, see? It feels to me like I want to be going there. That's what it feels to me like. Foxens leading to a door. Other options around here. We know the Electrolux is down here somewhere. I can't get to it. That looks more illuminated than ever before. Is it? Have I just illuminated something else? I don't know. I've got that one there, which was a puzzle. And I've done that one over there, which was obvious. This is partially lit. Maybe there's more of these to pop. Maybe there's more of the electric things to light. I've been down here and got my Electrolux before. This must be a door. Look, look. Foxens. I think I've cracked it. Because there was an homunculus down there, so I went down there to get an homunculus before. So I think I might use my lens in here. This must be it. But before I do, I just want to show the rest of the area, just so that we can be sure. There's another one of those pillars there, which I've lit. And there's this chuffer over here. I think if I go too far over there, it doesn't matter. I'm going too far. There's another little foxen. But there's the patrolling dudes. Right, I'm going to kill the patrolling. They might be women. They're not gendered. They're neutral. They're robots.
Rain outlines your...
Right, I'm going to kill these, because I always do when I'm around here.
Faster. Okay.
It's just a thing that we got. It's just a thing we have. Got this little routine when I come around here. Kill these chuffers. And don't get me wrong, I've been around here a lot looking for how to open this thing.
May my fine...
Because
With sword comes shadow.
I was aware, like, it's obviously a door that needs to be opened, isn't it? With all those pillars, but
Speed of light.
I was like, why can I not open it? Well, now we know.
Life goes on. Let me read you a verse.
DPS then, come on, Cleet. Let's go. Let's do a bit of damage, come on. Hold on, this one a belter, this one helter skelter. Come hard but hard, they keep falling. I started something, won't stop for nothing. And there's that chuffer up on the hill there. We should really kill that one as well, shouldn't we?
Wheel of life.
Sat up on the hill looking at us.
La la la.
Go on, get in there, you. Get in there.
Dumpy dumpy go. Pew. Yeah. Ah. La la la.
Nowhere to hide.
Nowhere to hide. We're not trying to hide, we're trying to attack us and kill us, if anything. Being quite outward about it, you know, quite
Sacred name.
obvious about it.
Fortune preserver. Prize.
Trying to hide. There you go. You're dead, so you're right. And I'll kill the big chuffer as well. But yeah, I feel like going this far away is too far away. The door leads me over somewhere else. Oh, there's another fox in there. There is another fox in there. But that door leads me out over there, and I'm like, no, I've always come too far when I do this. And I've been running around this area looking for this homunculus, thinking there's something missing, something not right. So let's kill this chuffer, and then let's talk to the foxies down the well. So I think that'll be the key. I've killed this chuffer a number of times as well. Did you get our photo taken? to take a photo. Cannot take photo in the... Oh, I need my camera. I need my good camera on.
Jumpy Dumpty go! Boing, boing! Got lucky that time.
Boing, boing, got lucky.
With sword comes shadow. Life goes on.
I'll stand in front of you. I'll tell you about getting lucky. I'm just going to stand in front of the Chuffing and smash its knees off. This is the way you deal with a bigger bully. When you've got a big bully that's bigger than you, you go for the knees. Honestly, they really don't like getting their knees broken. Go for the knees. Kick him in the knee. What did you get? I got a reward then. I got a thing.
Speed of light.
David and Goliath. That's what I'm talking about. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. David and Goliath. My dad told me that story when I was a kid as well. David and Goliath. You know, I remember. You know, it left a bit of an impression on me. Kick him in the knee. If you're a small axe and they're a big tree, get your chopper ready. Chop them down. Small axe, big tree. Chopper ready. What was my achievement there? I like this today. I'm on a right banger. I'm not always like this, am I? But something's got into me. Paralyze a ruin grader by attacking its weak point. Ah. 5 primos. I thought it was, because it was David and Goliath, I thought it was going to be like, kill a ruin grader with someone tiny. Do XY damage to ruin grader with tiny little Klee. But, no. My spider bite on my face is still looking good, isn't it? Because I've been picking it. It's actually not, it wasn't, I'm quite happy to have spots, but it wasn't. It was a spider bite, I'm certain. Because the next day I was a spider above my bed, just like there. I was like, oh my god, that's the one that bit me.
Klee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
There can be no other way, can there? It's got to be down this well. I've done all the other stuff that I tried to do. And it has been doing my absolute nutting for weeks, this has. Little foxens. There's another one. Not illuminated, though. It's got to be down the well, hasn't it? Let's get down the well. Whee! Oosh, and then I'll do the lens and it'll disappear the things. I've got my treasure hunting compass on though, so I need to switch that out. It's in one of these. I never know which one of the menus my stuff's in. Lens, there you go. Memento lens. Memento lens. Oh no, no, no. Not a confusing puzzle, surely. Just be the buttons. Just all of them be buttons, and then that's fine. Don't mess me about, though. Okay, I'm sort of happy with that. I think. Am I? Press this now or something? Oh no, 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 no. It's not, no. No. I've pressed all your buttons. What more do you want from me?
Body and mind.
The door's still locked. The door's still locked.
Time to act.
Is this the difficult puzzle? It was either Cruel or Jezza yesterday that said this is the most difficult puzzle or whatever, and I was like, oh, I'll be fine. I'm sure I was along the lines of it'll be fine, but or we'll leave it until I've got my brain about me. I've got my brain about me now. I'm all sharp and hyper now. Hyper. This one's a belter. Oh no, he's done it. Look, he's done it. He's only gone and done it. He's only gone and fucking done it. Bit confusing because I don't think I've got the item that I need, have I? This must be one of those barriers that the Mass Shrine Maiden was talking about. Yeah. Where's the ward? Let's take a look with the memento lens. Okay, so thanks Paimon, she's helping me out. I need the ward. There was a lad at my school whose surname was Ward. Ward. When he got told off, the teacher would go, Ward. Like that. Found it. There's a fox statue with a ward right here. I mean, did I need the lens for that? Paimon remembers we've got to use electro. She said that yesterday. This is what alerted me to being able to find the key yesterday. As I went grinding around and I went past the thing, and Paimon was like, "Oh, isn't this one of those statues that you use your electro on?" I was like, "I don't know what you mean, Paimon." And I did it, and then it gave me one of them. Boom. Can't touch this. Do do do. Do do. Man. I'm on one today. I'm telling you, I'm on one today. Has anyone ever karaoke'd MC Hammer on the internet before? They probably have, haven't they? They probably have. Man, I went to see MC Hammer when I was a kid. My dad took me and my sister to see MC Hammer when we were kids. When I was a kid.
You can't touch this.
That should have done the words. You can't touch this. That's the words. You can't.
You can't touch this.
Can't. You can't touch. Can't. You can't touch this. I'll do it in British. My. Music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my lord, thank you for blessing me with a mind to rhyme and 2 hot feet. It feels good when you know you're down. Louis Theroux, homeboy from the Oak Town, and I'm known as such. This is a beat you can't touch. Riding in my Fiat, you've really got to see it. Seats go back, compact.
You can't touch this.
Look in my eyes, man.
You can't touch this.
My money don't jiggle, it folds. Wanna see you wiggle, for sure. Funky lyrics, fresh new kids and bands. You gotta like that, now you know you wanna dance. So move out of your seat and get a fly girl, catch this beat while it's rolling. Hold on, pump a little bigger, let me know what's going on. Like that, pull on the mission and fall on the back. Let them know, you're too much. This is a beat you can't touch. I've told you, you can't touch this. What about Shakespearean? Why thou standing there? Yo, hang on, I've got to translate it. Give thy a song or a rhythm, make no mistake, that's what thy want. I'm giving them now, they know thy talk about thy hammer. All I've done is put thy in instead of the. Sweat so fast, boy, take. I don't remember these words. What's it got to take, and tonight we burn up the charts. Legit. Either work hard or you might as well quit. Get used to one style, yo, and I might quit.
You can't touch this.
When I want a bitch, I just take one. Army with the microphone, is it on? I'm a leader, not a follower. Whoa. Hello, Snips. Can't touch this. I'm sure it's can't. I can and I can't. Stop. Hammer time. Whoa, you gotta do the dancing as well. Oh, you gotta chuff around on the stage like that with your legs apart. Stevie Wonder. Bump, yeah. Just for a minute, yeah. Look, man. You better get hype, boy. Cause you know. Ring the bell. School's back in. Break it down. Break it down, my good man. Would you break it down for me, my good man? If you could just break that down for me, my good man. Thank you very much. We're going to be doing a lot of this today. I'm on a banger today. Oh, there's a chest. I would have missed that if I hadn't stopped to do MC Hammer.
Give, you receive.
That's what he'd be like if he was just a polite English person, MC Hammer. Just a polite English version of MC Hammer. You can't touch this. I've told you. Could you, if you just refrained from touching it? If you're really not supposed to touch this, do you mind if you don't? Do you mind not touching it? What's going on? Oh, not more of this shit. Don't piss me around in this room. I don't want to piss around in that room. I'm gonna have to piss around in this room, aren't I, as well? That's coming up. Coming up on today's episode. Not more of this shit. And what's going on over here? I like to look around before we get started, you see. I like to know the lay of the land, all my entrances and escape routes. This is the back way in, isn't it? That's the way out when you're done. That's where the Sealy's going to go. So, I've got all that to come. Coming up on today's episode. You're drinking your coffee in the morning. That's right. This is, for me, it's like the morning, but it's the afternoon, but I slept in a bit. Joe Joyce. Do you remember we were talking about Joe Joyce? I'll show you this for snips just quick. Did you see it when I just said it earlier? You know Joseph Parker? That's Joseph Parker at the end of the Joe Joyce fight. Look at his face. I was right. Joe Joyce won by knockout. I was right. I picked the wrong round. I said about 6, but he won. It was a different shot as well. It was left hook.
Whatever happens in my life, running,
Was it right?
exercise, it gives me that freedom. The
No, it was
Peloton
left hook.
instructors always motivate me.
Left hook. But that was Joseph Parker's face all smashed in. And we're going to see Joseph Joyce's face not smashed. Oh, come on. Why would you want a flashlight that's set fire to things? That just seems really fucking dangerous, if anything, doesn't it? You don't want that. There he is. He looks like he just hasn't even broken a sweat, doesn't he? He looks, well, he does a bit sweaty, but other than that, his face is not smashed in, so I think he's definitely the winner. That was good last night. I'm on one today. Whey! Whey! Hey! Let's have your favourite noise. That's my favourite noise. Right, we're good. Ready to do some kicking of some behind. What am I supposed to do here? I've got to put the thing in the... Purify it then. Go on. I'm going to use the scroll shape ward. Go on then. Oh, look at that. It's complicated, if anything. Tried to make it really complicated. It's the Batman sign. So I'm going to go that way and that way. Oh, don't mess me about. Where's the fucking things? Is that... Do I have to lens it? Do I have to lens this? Really like this lens, don't they? Big favourites. See? Big favourite, that lens, isn't it? And there's another one over here as well, then. And it's up there with this fox. They are messing me about today. Right, messing me about. There you go, look, right in the eye. Get it in the eye. Ah! Get them in the eye. That should be a 2 as well. Thanks, shouldn't it? Can I not change it? There you go. Let's go back to the plan. Let me check the plans, mate. I ain't doing anything till I've checked the plans. Right. That's my first one, which is actually my second one, because this one's my first one. So 1, 2, and then it's like a... It's even easier because it's symmetrical. 3. Is it? It must be. And then 4 goes back to them. How can they be 2 and 4? Maybe it happens automatically, but these two have got to be 3s. That's a 3. That's a 3. I'm on it today. I'm telling you, I'm on it. Parked up like the car bonnet. Got ya. Oh, shumucha. Come on then, you. Filth forth from the sun. Oh, this chuffer is the filth forced from the roots of the... Hello. You are the filth as well. In England, the filth is another name for the police. Shit, it's the filth. Run. Run. It's the filth. Not a good name for them, mind you. Like a bad name. If you don't like them, if you're not big fans, a bad name for them. A rude name for the police. Not if you're not a big fan. Not if you've called them. Like if you need, if you need a policeman because someone's broke into your car and you ring them up and you say, oh, like 911, what's your emergency? And you say, I'd like the filth. Like they're not going to be into that. If anything, they'll be cross with you. Oi!
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
Let me weave you a verse, you chuffer. Cufflink. Fall before me. I'm not falling before no one, you chuffer. Come hard but hard, they keep falling. And that was another lesson I learned when I was a kid. My dad taught me. The bigger they are, the harder they hit. Hit, apparently. The bigger they are, the harder they hit. No, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Orders
That's
given.
what it is.
Orders received.
You might have killed Clee, but we're getting our revenge, you chuffer. We're not having this. We're not having it. Line in the sand, mate. Nobody's crossing it. We will stand. We will stand. I'm not falling. You're falling. I won't stand for you. We will stand together.
My sword.
And if one of us does fall, God help you, because there's another one coming straight up behind to replace us. We ain't going nowhere. And if we all fall, we'll be back again tomorrow, ready to get knocked down again, because we ain't going nowhere, so you might as well jaff it in. You spend the rest of your life trying to knock me down, you chopper. I'm never going down. And we will not surrender. We will not give in. You are the fucking... You're done, Ian. You're done. 60 primos! I'm getting all my treats now. Paimon thought Miss Hannah Chusarito would appear behind us. Whatever's the case, this is the 5th and final route. Paimon was sure that after this one, she would suddenly appear behind us with a poof and give us the treasure. Poof, what do you mean? Well, like, poof. What else is supposed to be like? Anyway, guess we finished the Sakura cleansing ritual. That was quite the ordeal, for sure. We're talking, me and Paimon. We're having a little chat, look. That green floaty blob is getting in her face, so we're going to have to bin that off in the future, because it's just... What good is that sealy? It just gets in your face. We walked almost the entire Nakakumi Island. Narukami. I've been saying Nakaruki. Narukami Island. And even went to the bottom of the sea. Paimon's so tired. Just reflecting on what we've done there together. It's okay. Didn't Miss Masked Maiden say we should go back to her after purifying all 5 routes? Paimon sure will get a reward. Let's enter the barrier in the well in Konda village to find her. Okay. Paimon's ready for that treasure, as long as it's not Tanuki food again. Doing a little joke. Another 60. Was that the same 60 primos, or was that an additional? I don't know. 16.812. We're pushing 17k primos. Pushing, but we're not there yet. So we're not allowed to do any of that now until we've figured this shit out. Oh my god. What you have to do is you hit them and they turn around, and then if you start hitting them before you've worked it out in your brain, you're on to just random. But if you can work it out in your brain beforehand, you might stand a chance. Now I'm thinking this middle one don't turn. Oh, it does. Oh, and shit, look, these are all the right... So these 3 are correct this way. And these ones on the edge... I just want to turn the 3 middle ones, don't I? Yeah. But 1, 2 will turn out 2 lights. I can't work it out in my brain.
Now, this is what I call a moment of solitude.
Can't work it out. Let's see the block. Oh, you want to see the knockout? Yeah, good call. Good call, actually. I wasn't paying attention to chat. That's a good idea. This will help my brain. Joe Joyce knockout. And it was just like I was describing as well, though. It was a slow knockout. It wasn't like a explosive. You'd be surprised about how like it looked ponderous, the shot, like I was describing, but it did catch it. It's right on the button. Right on the button. It was a hard fight, though. It was a grueler of a fight. Both men clarted each other quite a lot. And but really, Big Joe Joyce was bigger than Joe Parker, and he just kept pushing his... Are we going to actually see the knockout? Kept pushing his advantage, you know, kept putting the pressure on. Why would you put a video on YouTube that he's knocked him out, but not actually show the knockout? Fucking stupid, aren't they? Here we go. At least somebody was streaming it. No sound. Blocked sound, so you can't get copyright. Douche. There he goes. Come on, YouTube. Right. I'm trying to get it so... Like, they're already through the fight a bit, and he just catches him clean, look, and he just drops him. And I wanted to just... The tappy you can hear is me trying to tap on the keys to 1 frame at a time, but I can't seem to get a good 1 frame at a time here. Hang on. This is 11, round 11, so it's been a while. He's got that twist. What you notice from the knockout here is that Joyce on the right, who's going to do the knocking out, he steps in and you see he drops this shoulder and twists his body as he throws the punch. So already as the punch is connecting, he's in the process of all this leverage with his body, twisting it all through. It's coming through his legs, pivot point on his front foot, coming through his legs, and he's already almost like halfway around. So like the arm is having to catch up with his body, and that is that extra leverage and that extra power that you get through that. And he's catching, like, if anything, Parker is moving his head down towards the shot and trying to protect it with his head, which ain't going to work, is it? Clean on the button. He's going down. Oosh. Boosh. Solid knockout shot. Like I said yesterday, do you remember we were on the, was it yesterday or the day before on the B-side stream? I was saying that I don't think Joseph Parker's got the knockout power, but I think Joe Joyce has and can cleanly knock people out. And there you go. He's the only person to ever knocked out Joe Parker. So I was actually well impressed, well chuffed with that. It was good fun, that was. I mean, I don't advocate violence in any form, and prize fighting run by the mafiosos for betting money is not actually the best thing in the world. But, you know, I was well chuffed by it. Now I've got my own knockout blow to deliver. I'm just going to hit this one about 7 times and it's going to fix it. Watch. That one doesn't change then. That one doesn't move. So in that case, look. If that one doesn't move, right, and I've got to make them all the same, and they are currently symmetrical. They're not quite symmetrical, are they? Not perfect. What I'm saying is that if I hit this one once, I hit this one once. And then if I hit this one again, I'll hit this one again. This should do it for me, I think. I might be wrong. How did that not do it? Oh, it's the wrong way round. Oh, you bad chuffer. I wish I could reset it. So now I've got to turn them all around. Oh, I would have had it correct, wouldn't I, if I'd just done it the other way? Maybe I'll do it like this. Again, it was symmetrical, it now is. I'm just going to keep my vibe going, but I think I've fucked it. Yeah, I've ballsed it up. But now we're in this situation, which is very much the situation that we were in, but in reverse. So now I'm going to do the same thing, but in reverse, look. Hit this one, but then hit this one. Hit this one, but then hit this one. This is going to do it. I told you I was on it today. I told you I was on it today. On it like Sonic, like parked on the car bonnet. I'm on this, so get off it. It's science, man. I'll rock it. I'll drop it like the colas. I'll rock it like a fist.
I hope we find long-lost ancient literature.
I'll swim out down there. I don't want to do that yet. Let's have my Sealy. There's a Foxen there as well. I've got to come back for that Foxen after I've done the Sealy. I should do the Foxen first. I don't know what the order you're supposed to do these things in. Oh, there's another chest. We're loving it. This is just primos and chests and all sorts. Go on then. Well, I can't move the Sealy because I can't get up there. Too short. Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. Go on, you Sealy bugger. In the UK, there's a common phrase, you silly bugger. So I say Sealy buggers. There you go. Get in. Oh, what you going up there for? Making me climb up after you. Go on. Get in there, you. Oh, there's 2. Oh, cheeky Sealies. Oh, chest again.
You give, you receive.
Fucking do receive today. Another enigmatic page. We're scraping the barrel now for all the goodies, aren't we? Scraping the barrel's a bad thing. But we are on one today. You look at the hips and yeah, I think by that point in the I saw your comment earlier, but I just rabbiting. And by that point in the fight as well, I don't think there was any chance of evading the shots because they were both quite tired. What am I doing? Zed bias. Have you seen Master Tengu, Harrison? They're talking. No, I haven't. Must be frightening. Must be fighting, don't worry. I'm worried about Mr. Takimin. Is he going to be alright? He made a bet with me after all. I don't know what they're going on about. Someone's talking in the fox. Can I go behind it? There's nothing behind it. I'm missing a Celia essentially, aren't I? It's got to be down here in the water, hasn't it? I'm just assuming that... I was assuming you can't get out once you've gone in it, but maybe these vines will mean you can climb back up. Right, I'm in the water. There's some electric rocks that need destroying, so I need to remove the water. What is all this? Am I going to run out of puff? I better be careful with my stamina. Foxens. I feel like I've been somewhere like this before. What's that? Oh, I need one of those electrodes which was further along in the previous room. I feel like I'm going backwards through the rooms. And then I'll release the water at the end and then I'll come back and do this, I feel. That's my instinct on this. Although maybe the device to remove the water is in a different room. I've got to just quickly poke my head in all the rooms just to be sure. But I'm going to die of stamina. There's one room. So I need to go to the steps next so I don't die of stamina. Go on, you little leggies. What's that green thing over there? Something green on the wall over there. It looks like an arrow embedded in the wall or something over there. I don't know. Right, there's a device. Hello, there's another puzzle. Oh, that just opens it. Fair play. Oh, I don't want to go in case I can't get back in. Don't close. Don't close on me. Oh shit, look where we are. No, I did say I'd recognised, like I feel like I've been around here before. This is this place that I've always not been able to understand. So... now, is there a fox in here to open this door? Is this the door that I was... I'm confused a bit. Going back in.
Faster? Okay, faster.
An old stone slate. I don't know what they're for. Okay, we've got another one of these. Very similar to ones that we've done before. Again, it's simply the case that these have to be at the front and the right colour. So it must be symmetrical. Maybe I need to use the one in the middle at some point, but I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here. Go here. Go here. Okay, now I'm going to stop and I'm going to reconsider my options. I think now we go here. 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 No. Tits. But let's put it back as it was. I know there's a, like, oh, I've hit two of them by mistake there. I don't know which one I hit. I know there's an actual, you know, theory to this that you could work out, like, mathematically. I'm doing it more on instinct. And I'm getting it wrong, I think. And the problem is, see, at least I'm symmetrical still. The problem is, once I'm wrong... now, what should happen is I should be able to twist this one 3 times and it'll just go right. No, it's twisting the edge ones. Oh, that's confusing me. That's doing the edge ones. I thought it would do the ones next to it, like they always used to. Oh, it's going to make me feel sick if I can't get this right. Shit. And once you've started it, you can't, like, I can't reset it, can I? So, I feel like I've got to keep... oh! Oh, hello. I've done something. Hey, all the water's gone. Look at that. I've done something. I'll shoot. Are you dead? Ha. What's up there? Oh, it was just stuff growing on the walls. Where's my chest? Ah, yeah, hello. What happened then? I can see there's... oh, there's the chest, right. Don't forget the chest. This is going well.
That's everything.
That is everything.
On to the next.
Got everything. All of them. Everything. Let's check out what's going on here. This is the front door then. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wow. I'll show you. Oh, there's another door there. Oh, this is so cool. There's so much more to Inazuma than meets the eye, isn't there? And then you think how they ended up pushing Sumeru further. We're out here by this bit of beach, and there's this obvious temple structure that I was never able to enter because it has water. Now I'm in. I'm going to need Klee. I think we can go away and come back now that I've opened it up. Genshin Impact's a very clever game. Do you know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see Asmongold on World Tour. I'd like to see Asmongold experience some of the world, like... Not just like Rekful went to Japan and, you know, ate some sushi and was in Japan, but I'd like to see Asmongold literally visit every continent. I'd like to see him in Africa.
Journey without a good book to accompany me.
Have I ever been to Africa? No, I've never been to Africa, I haven't. I'd like to go to Africa. But I'd like to see Asmongold... did I resurrect? Yeah, we're all resurrected. I'd like to see him on a bit of a world tour. Get away from some of those people. See some of the world. I think the content would be awesome. I'll put myself forward. I'm a videographer. You know, I'm a filming man. I'll do it with you. See, because out here, we've got this other problem, which is out there in the sea somewhere. Look, there's one of these markers. There's one of them, and I can't get it. And there's one of these, and I can't find it. And I've took my boat out, and there's an homunculus over there, and I don't know what's going on. And then you jump down here, because you're looking to see how to get out there, and there's this temple. And I'm like, what's going on? And now I can get in the chopper. So I'm wondering if it's going to lead me out to sea underneath at some point. I still haven't opened up that door. Got a second Sealy to find for that, haven't I? And we've got that chuffer. He's like, it's so clever. Of course, we've just done the water, so you're coming in. Second time, you might come in this way and see that and think, oh, hello. I'm glad that's not alive.
Time to act.
What's in this room? Ah! Come on then, you chuffers. You bad chuffers. Are you going to wake up? Yeah. Wakey, wakey. There's one in the corner there as well, look. Wakey, wakey. Just don't do the spinning arms and we'll be right. Start the spinning arms and we've got problems. Just need to move out the corner a bit there. It's cool, this is. Fighting in a foam box. It's a bit like a boxing match, isn't it? Fighting in the ring. Stuck on the chest.
Cut to the chase.
Cut to the chase. Usually I like to tag one. Like, make sure that I can focus one at a time, really, but as they're so close together, I should really be popping area of effect damage and getting them both at once, shouldn't I? Should really be trying more Sucros in the squad. Leaning on my old favourites. There's spinning arms. I can't avoid it in a tiny room. Get out the door, get out the door. Spinning arms. It's the worst one.
Don't blink. Hey, with sword from shadow.
More spinning arms. Off with his spinning arms. I'm gonna get caught. I'm in the... Oh, thank God it stopped at the right time. Fortune Preserver. Adepti Tricks. Can't see at all what's happening, so
Witness the power
just
of
pressing my
one.
buttons.
Body and mind.
And we've won. There we go, that was lovely. I'm on one today. It's a cave system. It's a cave system. Hello, Turtle929. I'll just call you Turtle. Turtle90210. It's a cave system. Good. So it might go over there. That would be awesome. In general, I'm okay if you, like, let me find out things in the game for myself. But that wasn't too bad. That wasn't an awful spoiler. I was alluding to the same idea, wasn't I? Here we go. It is as well. Oh, you chuffers. Oh, you chuffers. Oh, it's going to be exciting in there. Just going to go back here and get my... I know there's a homunculus and stuff in these other rooms that I've got to get. A gimunculus. Electrolunculus.
Body and mind.
Electro...
Time to act.
Gimunculus. Homunculus. Look, and this. That'll be a Sealy in there. No? Where's my... What the fuck's that? Seagrass? I've just done that for that? That doesn't seem right. Nothing. I got nothing. If you like. Are you sure you get nothing? Not even a chest. Not even a primo. Not even one primo. Come on. What's Catherine doing? Holding out on the primos. And now I know that primos come from a Snezh 9 robot when I do my oh, see, now I'm dropping the bombs. Now I'm dropping the
I hope we find
spoiler bombs.
lost ancient
But now that I know
literature.
that, I want more primos, thanks. I just think I should... Ooh, I pressed the wrong button. Luxury chest, more primos, come on. See them, let's see them. 10. 10 primos. Let's see them. 16,850. Oh, we're so close to 17k.
Body and mind.
I'm coming back this way just one more time just to check there's no primos here, because what the fuck are they doing not giving me any more primos? Why didn't they... I had to smash that rock to bits. That was hard work, that was. To what end? What benefit? There was one Sealy up there, which I got. Like, I can't put... maybe the other Sealy's in the cave system and I've got to take it all the way back through the cave system. That would seem a bit far. It would seem like this other Sealy should be quite close. I can use my magic powers. Let's use my magic powers. I've got loads of them. And it says it's that way. And maybe... down?
Time to
This
act.
way. Right, it's not there. It's not here.
Body and mind.
Electrocardi B. It's not here. The Foxens have been done. So it's over this way. Where's the Sealy? Oh look, that's not supposed to happen. Taking a bit of a look through the wall there. Cheeky wet boy. And no Sealy. So this way and down this way. I mean, it definitely pointed at it. My guess would have been in here underneath this rock thing. That bush has grown back quick. Well weird. Okay, I'm going to have to leave that for now and carry on, but I know there's a Sealy in there that's unaccounted for. Unless it could be in this area. Weird.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Time to act.
Body and mind.
Body and mind. Alright, you. Dramatic. If anything. Now I want... Now, look. You know, I'm always going on about the... Oh, hello. There's someone behind that corner. Wait. Poke your head round, look. Yeah, you floating jellyfish mechanical thing. I'm always going on about the footwear. This is definitely wet, isn't it? Wet. Muddy. Not the right footwear for this, is it, Kaching? Your dress shoes. Look, she's got them all wet. Who's got the proper footwear on? Cleat, yes. Boots, yes. Wet boy. Well, kind of, yeah. Heels and metal and stirrups and a bit western, a bit kung fu. Got galoshes on. Big, tall galoshes. They'll do, though. They'll keep your feet dry. And what about you? Those bobbles are going to get soaking wet with mud, aren't they? So this is one for the footwear crew, but they just have to suffer now. Squelch, squelch, squelch all the way. Come on then, you big jellyfish.
Incoming.
No one's scared of you, you big jellyfish.
No, my sword.
No one's scared of something that hasn't got
Speed of light.
internal skeletal structure, are they? You big jellyfish. Can't scare me without an internal skeletal structure. What, you can sting? Well, you made a mechanicals. Mechanical jellyfish, yeah, okay, yeah. You can sting. Ooh, sting. Ooh, a bad sting. Ooh, what about if I fish you out the sea? Stretch you out on a rack, dry you in the sun. Then what are you going to do? You're not going to sting anyone then, are you? Big mechanical jellyfish. I wouldn't do that because I'm vegan. So. But these things can fucking have it. You can have it, you. Hanging out in a corridor, you bad chopper. Were they underwater all this time? You think they'd break? You wouldn't think it'd work if it's a machine. Underwater all that time. You think it'd be rusty, if anything. You know, like if you leave a car out on the drive for like 6 years, it doesn't start, does it? Like, that car used to work. I don't know what's wrong with it. All I did was leave it out on the drive for 6 years. It doesn't start. Nah. Get some WD-40 on that. What about you? You little crab robot.
Cut to the chase.
You know what's happening. You're going down.
Blow them all up.
Which I could do with some heals on Clee there, so just quickly do some damage and then switch.
Wheel of life.
No, my sword.
And then get back to it.
Boing, boing, boing.
Not doing the big numbers necessarily, are we? But we're still getting there. Gonna have to do something about these numbers soon. Gonna need another push. We'll do some artifact or some kind of grind today in some kind of domains. Maybe we'll do a couple of bosses. Although I did beat Dvalin on my day off screen, which I can prove. So I've only got a few bosses that are available to... Another crab! Right you! You should have come and got involved when your mate was having his head kicked in.
Sacred name.
You'd have done better two on one, but... No, you hung back. You're a little ninny. You hung back and now you're getting head kicked in.
Blazing delight.
Blazing delight. If anything, that's the finest kind of delight. The blazing kind, isn't it? Finest blazing delight. Oh, I'll take a £1/4 of that. Can you bag it up for me?
Boing, boing.
I'll send someone in to collect.
Rain outlines your
Blazing
fate.
delight. That's on sale today, blazing delight. 2 for 1. Alright, well then I'll have a whole £1/2 then. A whole £1/2 or a whole pound. You're upselling me now, you. You're upselling me. I know what you're doing. Yeah, but it is the finest blazing delight, isn't it? It is the finest blazing delight, you're right. Go on then, a whole £1. 2 for 1. So £2 then. Look, how much do you think I can fucking eat? It's going to spoil, isn't it? We'll have a party. Why not have a blazing delight party? I suppose I could, couldn't I? £2 of blazing delight then, my finest barman. It's not in a bar, mate. It's a shop. It's a shop. What, not a store like they say in America? Not a store like in America. No, not a store like in America. Because in America, you say store for shop, don't you? Store. Don't you? But where I put my things to keep them, and I don't want other people to take them, that's a store. I'm going to store them away. Store it all away. I hope my teeth stay in for me tonight. So you store it away, don't you? Store that knowledge away in the stores. And the reason you've got the word store is because in the Wild West, I think it's that. In the Wild West, they went out, didn't they, into the Wild West, cowboys and Indians and Native Americans, cowboys and Native Americans, and they went out to the Wild West, and then they had like the saloon. Shut up. They had like the saloon, and they had like the stables, you know, like in Red Dead Redemption. They had the saloon and the stables, and they had a general store where they would generally store all of the stuff, wouldn't they? It wasn't like a shop necessarily. Sometimes they'd share it out. You didn't necessarily pay with money. It's not like, your dollars are no good here, my friend. We haven't set up a Federal Reserve yet. So your dollars are no good here. They don't actually exist properly yet. Or maybe they did. The point being, not everyone would be carrying the dollars. Sometimes they'd have like a bag of grain or a saddle to swap. And you could like maybe trade things in and out of the store. I think that's how it originated, a store. Whereas in England, in good old Blighty, in good old UK, in England, you learn stuff from me because you're probably more likely than not English. More likely than not, you're not. It's just statistically probable on Twitch. More likely you're in America or somewhere else. And you say in England we say shop. A shop where you buy things. The premise of a shop is that you're going to come here and spend some money and you're going to leave with some goods or services. Not services, really. These days, more services. We're more of a service-based economy these days. But back then, you're going to pay your money and you're going to have some stuff to take away. That's yours. You keep that. That's in the bank. Take that home. That's safe. Deal or no deal. You keep the box and I'll fill it with stuff and then you pay for it and you leave. You can leave now. It's time to leave. Go on. Off away with you. So I think that we should call them all shops. I think we should stick on shops. I get confused when you call it a store. Because I think, am I supposed to take things or am I supposed to put them in there and store them? I'm not bringing anything to store. This isn't Storage Wars. Storage Wars, where you store your stuff. Storage. You've got the both. You know what you're talking about. I don't know how you keep it in your brain all this time. Store, shop, store. Now, is that your zip code? 92. Your zip code, look. See, you know, that might not be why. Don't take it. You're from the Caribbean as well. Oh, see, rings around the world. Rings around the world. The Caribbean sounds nice. I just made it all that shit up, so it might not be how you know, I just see it on the telly. I saw it on... I saw it on the telly. You know, I saw the general store in the Wild West, and I put 2 and 2 together. Of course I get confused with store. Of course. Like, if you're going to buy a memory stick, you want to know how much you can store on it, don't you? And there's no transactional investment there, other than you buy the memory stick.
It's way worth it because the fish tastes so good.
The memory stick's for storage. You're not shopping with it. What's all down here? Look, how did they get a boat down here? That seems weird. Looks like they've had a boat down here.
These bombs.
Doesn't seem right, does it? And there's a chuffer over there. I'm just going to creep up on the chuffer. We really should have a sneak button, you know. We really should, shouldn't we? This walking, like, it's good and everything. It looks cool, but I want a sneak button. Where's my sneak button? Where's my stealth mode? Then you'd have to program in enemies not being able to see you, line of sight, hear you. Look, that chuffer over there still not got me, though. Woo! Still not got me. There's an old stone slate. Put that in my bag. That'll weigh me down for later when I'm trying to swim. What are you doing over here, you chuffer? If I just sneak up right behind them, how close do you think I can get? This is going really well. I'm having a right banger today, look. Look at that. Ah! Quick!
Dumpy dumpy poo! Don't blink.
Quick, before he gets eggy. Oh, he's already eggy. Acting instructor Mifune Satoshi, creator of Bitcoin.
Hey!
Iwakura Art Okuden. All the words, none of the understanding from me. All the words, but I don't understand the chuffing, well, one of them. Where's my skills? Come on, there's a skill. Know your sword. Is he parrying all that? Chuffer, are you parrying all my shots?
Nowhere to hide.
Is he parrying everything? What's going on? Everything, right, froze you. Now you can't parry nothing, can you? Parry that with your backside. Parry it with your backside. It's a bit rude, isn't it, to freeze someone then go and hit them from the back.
Rain outlines your fate.
It is what it is. All's fair in love and Genshin Impact. There's some bigger numbers. Popping off some big numbers. Can we get a 10k? There's the 10k. I mean, I am a free-to-play player. And I understand that you can get more. There he goes. Bye-bye, you. Whee, it's Clee. I understand. I didn't need to use that. Go away with that. I want to pick up my stuff. I understand you can get bigger numbers, but for me, 10k popping out there is quite good. The old big hitters. There's all little boxes of Mora to make you feel like you're collecting stuff, but, you know, chests. Oh, I've got a stuck. Quick. She's doing a dance. There you go. Chests. We're primos per hour. Look at that, and another achievement. Yes. Show me the primos. 10. Yes. And another achievement. Yes. What have we got? What did I get? Thunderbolt across the land and open 200 chests on the islands. There you go. What does that put us at? I think we're really pushing close now. 16,880. We need 120 more to hit 17k, and then we only need at 17k. We only need because I need like 22k, so we need another 5k. So we're really close. And once we've got that, we can almost guarantee a pull. You know, they can't pity timer me out. I've got enough wishes to slam through it now. I think we're on pity 40, and we've got that many loads, so should really do some cooking if we're going to be getting up to some fights, shouldn't I? Let's just do revival items because we've got none of them. We've got nothing vegan, have we, really? Revival. We'll have the udon noodles. Because I don't think I know how to cook these yet, do I? And you might get more... If you learn to cook a load of stuff, you might get more... yeah, you might get more primos. You've been in hurricanes. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Hurricanes. We don't have that in England, I'll tell you that. We don't have that over this part of the world. We don't have that. We have strong winds. We do have strong winds. Not hurricanes. Da, da, da. This is... Oh, hang on, going back to the cooking. This is the boss. This is the boss room. Have I found this boss before? I feel like I've seen this boss before. Like I might have found a back way in. And then not being able to get out the room. Like, not being able to remember what's going on in my brain often. Can't remember now, but... I'm sure when we go into this room, I'll have been in here before. I did a lot of exploration off camera as well. But everything that's story mode is on camera. Attack we've done. And we want crit rate, if we can have crit rates. Can we have crit rates? Attack. What's that one? Crit rate, cook. It's chicken, I don't want it. What about mint salad? No. Oh, you can't have vegan food to do the things you want. Or radish balls, attack, no. Okay, forget it then. And defense. In defense of being a vegan, I'm still going to cook non-vegan stuff here because it's not actually real life, but I do prefer the vegan stuff. I think we're setting a good example as well. I think they should make it more easy in the game to be vegan. I bet I'd yell in pirate the whole time if I was an hurricane, yeah. I'd be running around outside trying to catch the things that are flying around in a big net. Healing bonus, no. Shield strength, I just forget it. Look, I recognise this room. And I feel like somehow I might have come in the back way before. And that now I'm coming in a different way. And you see that shaft of light from up there? I think I fell down there at some point. I think what I might have done, I can't be sure, I just got a hazy memory, it's in the playthrough, is I was trying to investigate this area. Or maybe I did it off camera, like, you know, just grinding around. Tried to investigate this area, looking for this, whatever this is. And I think I found this. Unable to get through here. What's these steps? Right, that's the fight. Yeah, I kind of recognise it. I think I came through... I've been to the nearby island, and I think I've come through the roof. There's that shaft of light there, isn't there? Have I dropped through there before? Anyway, let's just do it. This thing can't touch me.
No, my sword!
Oh, it touched me then. It's turned into a big sword itself, look. And a rocket. It's quite cheerful.
Hey! Let me weave a verse.
Oh, it's on me. It's on me.
Body and mind.
Faster. Rise.
Fries. Do you want fries with that? It's rocketing, but you get in,
Opening box of Adepti dress.
smash some chuff. Let's go.
Don't blink. Cut to the
Don't care what it's doing now. I can't even see. Just having a go at it now. I'm going to give it a good pop. S-I-ALG it's called. I've definitely fought this before because it does these things, yeah. Defend the ruin, defeat
Time
the
to
enhanced ruin destroyer. And I can't remember which one of these things is what. But I've got to defeat this one, I think.
Rain outlines your fate.
I can't remember what I'm supposed to do, but I know that I've got to, you know, there's like, you kill these things and then you get another chance to give Big Boss some proper damage.
Dumpy Dumpy go!
And you just don't get killed on the way. That's the main aim. Stay out of that. As soon as I get that fries and I get the tags on, I can stay in and just do damage.
No, my
As long as
sword.
I'm doing damage, I'm healing. I'm really happy with that.
Incoming.
I'm not hitting the thing that I want to hit though, because
Nowhere
they're
to
getting too
hide.
close together. But we'll get them. In fact, we're getting them all at once now, aren't we? That'll be fine.
Boing, boing, boom! Dumpy Dumpy go!
Blow them all up.
La la la!
Like sex dolls. Because you have to inflate them. Although these days you don't inflate sex dolls, do you? There's no inflation necessary.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Unlike our economies. Right, now that's that. Now I can get in on this, look. I can just do some big damage while it's shaking on the ground. Bones so cold I got them shaking. Nuclear irradiated. Artificial inseminated. And then it does it again, and I've got to kill one of these things again. Like it sucks them up as little cubes into itself, look.
Incoming.
So the next time it does all that stuff, I've got to kill a different thing. Oh, do you know what I'm not doing? I'm not in my food bag, am I? Eating like special foods to help me. Do damage. Do damage. Do damage. Defend.
Speed of light.
Rain outlines
Rain
your
outlining your
fate.
fate. 2 for 1 today, mate.
Incoming.
There'll be another one of those coming round again in a minute.
Dumpy Dumpy go! Blazing delight!
Woo! Rockets. Out the way. And in.
No, my sword.
It's like the hokey cokey, isn't it, sometimes? Wheel of life. Oh, it's going to spit out its chuffers, and now I've got to choose the enhanced ruin defender. And I don't know which one's what. Can't get it into my brain to remember which one's what, so I just killed them all. One of them's the enhanced ruin defender. So if I just smash them all to bits like that, then I've got to be getting the job done, haven't I?
Rain cutter.
Or is it this thing? This one's the only one that's got a health bar, so maybe it's this thing.
Speed of light.
Ruin defender, yeah, it's got a shield, it'll be this thing, won't it? What am I going to do to you?
Incoming.
Orders
There you
given.
go. Orders received. And then we'll just go nuts. Defend this, you chopper.
Sparks and blast! La la la!
I'm going to get it. It's going to get it. What's my wish pity at the moment? I think it's about 40. We did a few on the Ganyu banner, which was a bit of a mistake. Like I only did it as like, you know, oh, if we get her in the first 10. And then I went a bit far. I do like to save up entirely the full 28k to guarantee the, you know, I want to know that I've got 2 full pity timers in the bank so that even if they screw me, which they do,
Speed of light.
then I'm going to get it. I'm free to play, so I have to save them up. And I have to skip a lot of banners, but we did hit Ganyu a little bit just in case. We didn't get her, but we did get Supros that we were happy with, and we got the little chuff that we were looking for as well.
I have taught you
Oh shit!
everything.
Don't worry, I got resurrection materials, mate. Don't worry about that, mate. I've got resurrection materials. Look,
Speed of light.
I can just make sure I don't get killed by these things.
Wheel of
Wheel
life.
of life, and then I'm going to heal you up, so you'll be back in the game in no time, mate.
Incoming.
Where's the thing I'm supposed to be hitting? Oh, it's the middle thing now, the middle thing. Wait, the big cube. Which one's...
Rain
This, it is
outlines
this.
your fate.
Don't blink.
Wasted some killing
With sword
time there.
from shadow.
It's a bit attritional this fight without my big numbers popping off.
Dumpy Dumpty Go!
But we will definitely get there. Over halfway now. Same thing again. Don't mind if I do. Everyone alive? Yes. So we're saving up for the next banner that's either little bottle of hot sauce, desert hot sauce, or it's the little Lesser Lord Rukadavatra, because I've got all the little characters, so I'm going to maintain. Da, 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 ah! You all know each other, look. We're all saying hello to each other. Hey. Oh shit, don't die. Focus now, focus.
Faster.
Gave me hunger and focus like swarms of locusts coming to the jump to take over. Flying like a Superman, I don't need a cape, need a fly to level up, spit the fire and lead the way. Ashamed of the way the world is still the same. Perpetual mechanical array. What? Defeat the ruined cruiser. Which one's the cruiser? It must be this one.
Nowhere to hide. Speed of light. Hey!
Cruiser. I'm a bruiser. This one's a belter. This one's helter skelter. Having a banger today. Let's go. Grit your teeth and get it done. Come on.
Dumpy Dumpty Go!
Blow them all up. This will sort this out. Should do anyway, actually. It's not doing as much damage as I'd hoped there, Clee.
Let me read you a verse.
Sacred name.
Fortune preserver. Look, it's like they're all stood round me waiting to get their heads kicked in. There they go. Now I'm into the middle. Go on, get me in the middle.
With sword from shadow. Speed of light. Hey!
1, 2, 0, 1.
No, my sword.
Electro.
Dumpy Dumpty Go!
Fire-o. Fire-o.
Blazing delight!
And Clee's going to get killed if she's not careful.
Rise.
Don't blink.
We're nearly there now, very nearly there. I think it will give us one more run at the enemies, but... Yeah, one more run with the... We can't quite get the damage in now. We've got the rockets.
Cut to the chase.
It's not science, but our rocket.
Incoming.
Come on, give me someone with some specials ready. No one with some specials ready. There's a jump out. There's a wheel of life. And this is your final attack because I am taking you down. Taking you down to Pain Town. There you go. Coming at you like a ray, like a lightning bolt, like a bullet from a gun. Like a pun. Wow, look at us, we won. Look at us, we won. You got a second account, Jesus. How'd you find the time? How'd you find the time? I don't want to go through all this over again. Some games I'll play readily more than once, but the amount of truffle grubbing I've done on this game, the amount of truffle grubbing, the amount of... oh, this is a trounce blossom. This is actually an actual boss. The amount of truffle hunting I've done, all the little chests, I couldn't go through all that again. What have we got? Why does it do it to you? A gold hat. Crit damage. Ooh. Ooh. I shouldn't laugh. Look at that. It's burned my fingers. It's so hot. Crit rate, attack, attack. That's the one. That's the hat. That's the best hat ever. I mean, it can still take one more stat, can't it? And it's very unlikely to be... You know, what it will do to us... It is good, isn't it, Cruel? It is good. But what will happen is I'll roll it, and the first thing it will roll onto it will be HP. It'll add HP, and then every time you roll it, it will be HP, increase. It will never touch those other effects, which will annoy the piss out of me. But that's probably the hottest hat I've ever had. And although it's not the best set of Wanderer's Troops, the basic set, isn't it really? But I've got a lot of Wanderer's Troop stuff, so we will have somebody kitted out in Wanderer's Troop gear at every stage in the game, won't we, from here on out? Because someone's got to wear that hat. Yes, we're going to be having a look at that hat in a minute. Finally a good hat, but I was laughing because, I've just beaten up a big chuffer of a boss, and what's it give me? It's give me 1s, 2 and 2, 2 over 2, white over brown. It's give me 2 over 2. That's what drug dealers say when they're selling crack and heroin, white over brown, 2 over 2. But I haven't got anything particularly good out of that, but then the hat was good, wasn't it? The hat was good, son. 6,000 Mora. Oh, big spender. Big spender. And these, which I don't know what they're for. Character level up. I don't have a character that needs them, so I don't think. He's happy, though, with his little sword. No matter what it rolls, it's still very good. No! No. And we did just burn through the Mora the other day, but but let's do it. Who's wearing these hats anyway? Who in their right mind is wearing these hats anyway? Well, she's got one on, a level 20. Crit damage, defense, crit rate, attack, defense. We've got hats. Who else is wearing a hat? Not you. What about you? What are you wearing? You're wearing that. It's not even that bad, but it doesn't go with anything. And should we put a new character? Should we give a new character a hat? Like, she's got nothing on. I just want to see the hat ranked up, so I'm just going to give it to her and just like rank it up. Let's see it. Where's my new hat? There it is. Crit damage, crit rate, attack. Let's just check through the other hats. Defense. Pfft. Defense. Ugh. HP. What the fucking HP? Why did you put that on a hat, you idiot? Attack. Defense, attack. Crit rate, energy recharge. Attack, elemental mastery. Attack, HP, defense, energy recharge. Bit of a mixed bag. What about this? Let's enhance. Enhance. Let's see it go. Let's burn the money while we lose the cops. I've got lyrics locked, so get ready to stop. I've been a dope motherfucker, but I'm not afraid to change. Still got the passion and the pain and the rage, and the age didn't mellow me. It gave me focus and hunger like swarms of locusts coming to the jump to take over. Crit damage. We'll take it. But what are we going to get now? What did I say? HP. I can't even look, really. I feel like I can't even look. I've got some subs. Look, Snippy's been snippy subs. I should be paying attention. I should thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, what are you going to do? Say thank you. I mean it, though. She knows I mean it. Oh, you mean it. Oh, you mean it. Thank you that you mean it. Ooh, big you. Ooh, thank you that you mean it. Thank you, though. I do appreciate it. I do. Everyone else is saying thank you. They're all saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look, sub-bombing. Sub-bombing. Mic dropping, sub-bombing. HP enhancing. Defense. It's not awful. But it's not what we wanted to see, is it? Now the trick is, do we hit defense again? Do we hit defense again? Do we, Now the trick is, do we hit defense again? I like the sorts of people I attract on stream. The cut of their jibs. Yeah, the cut of your... I like the cut of your jib. I used to have a Welsh teacher when I was at school. Not a teacher teaching me Welsh. I didn't have a teacher that was teaching me Welsh. I had a teacher that was from Wales, and he was teaching me physics, right? And he used to say these funny things. Like once somebody strolled into the classroom with a nonchalant attitude, and he said, "Adams, I don't like the cut of your jib." Stuff like that. We used to have that in class. "I'm going to erect a gibbet with a good stout rope and hang you by it." Auto ad. That's what he used to say to us. He used to get well cross with us. "Who threw that missile?" Somebody threw 100-gram mass at him once. Not me. Here we go. Defense again, look. I told you. I knew they'd do it to me. I knew they'd do it to me. So I don't feel too bad. But I can't believe that they're doing it to me. One more push on defense and I'm willing to burn the hat and throw it in the river and never see it again. One more... Go on, do it one more time for me and I'll throw it in the river and we'll never see it again. Ready? Take your best hat, fill it full of defense, throw it in the river, sink it, never see it again. Fucking ruined my hat. You've ruined my hat. Fucking dickheads.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow.
If you get defense, it's perfect for Noelle. Noelle doesn't need 10 hats.
Volume?
I don't need another hat. Noelle doesn't need any hats. She's got her own hat on. Look, she's wearing a wimple. Look. She's got a hairstyle and she's got a little crowning thing on the top of her head. She don't need a hat, if anything. She's got a headband. Sucrose is actually wearing her own hat. Chi-Chi's got a hat on. We don't need hats. Please, we'll go hatless. They've ruined it. Ruined it. Oh, it's funny, isn't it, to give me the best hat I've ever had and then put defense on top of it. Might as well give me a fucking Mars bar that you found in the back of your car. Would you eat a Mars bar that you found in the back of your car? I mean, it's sealed in the wrapper, but you didn't put it there. How's it got in the back of your car? Would you eat that? You might as well give me a Mars bar that you found in the back of your car, let alone a hat with defense. Why do that to me? Why do that to me? Poking me now, poking me in the eye.
Time to act.
I'm not finished in this area, am I? Am I? There's a Munculus still present on
Body
the
and
map.
mind. Time to act.
There's a... It looks like there's a... Right, there's this, look. What's going on here? Oh, shit. Can't be this easy, can it? It can't be this easy, can it? Can it? It can't be this easy. He's only gone and done it. He's only gone and done it first timer. 9-liner. Fat rhymer. Stick that inside you. Light it up. He's only gone and done it first time. Didn't fuck it up. Look at that. Exquisite chest.
Excellent.
Exquisite chest now. Keep your hat. I've had an exquisite chest moment. This is an entrance to a domain, isn't it? This is an entrance to a thing. I'm going to open this. This is a bad chuffer. Oh, no, I was doing it first time. That still counts as first time. I just stepped off by mistake, look. It's just my controlling of my character. I didn't get it wrong. It's tough, though, this chuffer. I'm doing this. First time. I want to come... No, I was doing it first time. I just stepped wrong. Idiot. I'll use little legs. Little legs. First timer, look. And I'm up here this way. I'm this way, I'm this way. And I want to come back. What I was saying to myself and why I stepped wrong is I want to go back that way. So I need to come this way, this way, this way. I stepped off it. It's my control that's wrong, not my decision making. I'm having to really concentrate my brain. I'm having to really focus my brain. I can feel it in my brain. It's like a headache brewing. All my brain juice is starting to pump. But just do this. Then you trace your path back, surely. And then this will be that. Bingo. They've been going mad. Whoosh. Whoosh. Look at that. We're having a banger today. Thank you for your subbies, Bomb. Thank you for your subbies. Look at that luxurious chest. That's yours, that is.
Something in here.
That's your luxurious chest. 10 more primos. Have we done another 100 now? Have we done 100 yet? 16,895. Little Foxy needs talking to. Right in the eye. Get it in the eye. No? Okay, on the shoulder then instead. The shoulder. It's fine on the shoulder. To think the Master had a mansion here, I suppose we should have... Oh, I couldn't read it. It's gone. Blur, this place reeks of fox blur. Foxens. Lady Saigu passed this way as well. Okay. I mean, that was just a chat we had. What happened then? We got an hourglass? I don't know what's going on with that. Empty boat of 1,000 gates. Primo me up. 40 primos, look. 40. This was once the final abode of a Tengu warrior incarnate. Having since forsaken the world, it falls to you, us, me, you, to solve the riddle they left behind and defeat the trespassing bandits. Well, we're doing alright so far. It wants Pyro, Electro, Cryo, and Animo. They're all my characters. Pyro, Electro, Cryo.
I hear you've got a job for me.
And Animo.
Drat. You caught
Could
me.
take Sucrose instead today, but she's our healer for this setup. Yeah, we'll take that. Go with the little ninja. She's Inazuma, and this is Inazuma. Inazuma, I don't even know her. Bit tentative here to jump down there because I feel like I could cheat this and just go along the rafters. I don't want to climb down from the rafters necessarily, do I? Look, see, like, oh no! Oh, I've fallen off. Oh no! Go on, get in there.
Can't touch me. Make my...
Get. Come on. All right, we'll have to climb down from the rafters. Perhaps this wall can be opened with some form of mechanism. Move. That's the mechanism there, just like that. Apples, all good stuff. There's a drum. Bong. I don't really know what we're doing. Just having a wander. A few potatoes. That looks interesting in there, doesn't it?
Make my escape.
I'll have that. Don't say, look, just, it's been old, it's down here for ages, it's like Indiana Jones, it's anyone's game. It looks like they're keeping it safe and stashing it away, but like, honestly, anyone can have that. It's fair dibs, anyone's these days. It's been down there for ages. I'm not stealing it, if anything, I'm just borrowing it. There's a painting with them all looking with their eyes. Let's have a photo. Oh, we can't take photos in domains. Should have put my camera on. That's stuck. Not stuck anymore, is it, you chuffer? I'll have that. Again, they're just down. They might look like someone's keeping them. You know, that's someone's chest, but it's not really. It's just been left forever. So it's better that I have it, if anything, because otherwise it will just go to waste. It's not stealing. I'll investigate that. Oh, through my investigations, I found an adventurous tail feather and some Mora. So, if anything, it's not stealing. I investigated, so I did some work to get it. So, it's mine now. I'll leave the teapot. I don't want that. I've got my own teapot that I can live in. My teapot's better than your teapot, so I don't need that. I mean, I think we're doing quite well now, aren't we? Is that it? Puzzled our way through it? Do I need 3 of those chuffers? Well, there's another one over there, look. That'll be fine.
Make my escape.
I'll go and have that. We'll be fine. I'll go and have this one over here. Take that. There's a ladder there. You don't just leave the ladder lying around, do you? You always go up the ladder. Especially now we've seen what that... that other ladder can do. No, there's nothing. It's a ladder to nowhere, if anything, isn't it? So, chuffing useless. Slide down that. And then we're away. I'm total brain power today, aren't I? Nothing's stopping us today. This looks cool. All brains today. Straight through the door. Pow! Professional gamer. I'm a professional streamer. Come on then. Door of Resurrection activated, which means we're going to have a fight. I'm just going to hide behind here before we have the fight. Shadow. Can't see me now. Just having a little hide. Just a moment of reflection. Genshin Impact is a fucking banger of a game. What we're doing today is a side quest, story quest thing. It's led us down to these things that the game alluded to earlier. I don't know if I can open my map in here. I can. Like, you know they're there. And you're like, how do I get there? And you have a poke around and it confuses you. And then it gives you a cheeky side quest. And bear in mind, like I say about Genshin Impact, the side quest was, why don't you go over to this village over here and have a little chat to some people, because there's some weird stuff going down. So I had a chat to Nanny and little chuffer on the roof, and they were like, oh, the village elder's hiding something, and we found a coin purse. And it's like this, it goes, I found a coin purse, and it turned out that the village elder had been covering from some of the local villagers who had robbed a cart, and he was covering for them, didn't want them to get in trouble, so he was going to take the rap for himself. And somehow, down the well, we found a sealed shrine. Unfortunately, I had the ward already because I'd met a shrine maiden and ripped it off a shrine. I thought it was a bit cheeky to be ripping wards off shrines, but I'd got my ward, popped it in there. We had a Barney, these spirits came out. Turns out the Sakura roots are corrupted. See how it, like, in Genshin Impact, like, you don't know where it's going and what's happening. Because you can be eating an egg one day, and then the next day you can be purifying the Sakura roots because they've been made corrupt. And they're all underground, so we've got to find the... And we've gone around now, we've done 5 of those chuffers, all different around the place. And it's finally led us... At the start, can you go and talk to the people in the village because there's some weird stuff going down. And now, I'm like purifying all the Sakura roots to the point where I've destroyed a perpetual mechanical array in an underground cave system, which has revealed the empty boat of 1,000 Gates temple, which in its... or domain, which in itself is a riot run... of fun little puzzler. And I've got my teleport waypoint unlocked, found it all. I've been looking for this. The little side quest took me down there. It's the equivalent of being on holiday somewhere on the main tourist bit. You know, you're on the main tourist bit, you've done the Shogun, been to Shogun water parks, you've done the main tourist bit, seen the Shogun, walk down the main strip, and someone on a side street has said, mate, do you want to come down? Do you want to see the real? Do you want to see the real city? Do you want to see the real city? There's a few bars down this way that you'll blow your head off, mate. Knock your socks off. Come on, come with me. I'll be your local guide. And then they've taken you down some side street and you've got involved in some dodgy shit, but it's gone wild and fun. And you've ended up in a empty boat of 1,000 gates. Genshin Impact's brilliant. This is like content on top of content. Hidden content, in a way. That's not... Like, it's alluded to. Look, there's something underground there. Ooh, you'll find that later. Same with this down here, and this, we haven't done this island yet. Still got all this to do. Golden Wolf Lord there. There's more coming. Of course, because I started a bit late. I've only been playing for a few months now. But I did Mondstadt like everyone else. I did Leeway like everyone else. And then I was eager to get to Inazuma because I had a character to level up. I had Sayu. And by the time I'd got through this story quest, main story, they were releasing... this area, Sumeru. So now we've been doing Sumeru as well, but don't forget, oh, there's still loads to do. Oh, there's so much. Like, I'm free to play, and that doesn't mean I'm time gated and I can't get anywhere and I don't get the characters and I feel weak compared to other players. It doesn't mean that. It means there's so much content that I can hardly fit it all into my little cotton socks. Brilliant, brilliant game. It's today, again, a banger. And it's not it never goes away from being a banger. In a couple of days there'll be a Desert 2. Yes, exactly. True that. True that. More is coming. I'm only filling a bit. I mean, I haven't finished all this stuff, have I? But I'm filling a bit of time before the next thing that comes out, almost before you finish the last thing. It's an absolute banger. Content is king, isn't it? Is queen. Content is the monarch, is the main thing. All the other stuff is in support of it. They did a questionnaire recently where they asked us, one of the questions I remember, it was why did you, or what was your main goal in Sumeru? What was your main goal? And like there were different options: level up your characters, get materials, beat bosses, or like one of them was the main story. And I had to click the main story. Okay, yeah, in most games the main story is your thing, isn't it? That's your main thing. But in Fallout 4, I did notice that there was a point where I had forgotten the main story completely, and my actual priority was to build all these Minutemen camps and turn them into fortresses. And like my main goal was to make my character really big and badass, and then I took on the main story. But for me, it's still the main story, and I think all this other sort of stuff is content within the game to keep you engaged and enjoying it. And but still, the main story is the main thing. Surely it is, isn't it? But everything else is so functionally supportive of that journey that you don't have to blast your way through the story too quick, and it doesn't have to, like, it's hard to say the main story, because the main story is I'm a traveller, I want to find my twin and I want to sort the shit out. But really there's a load of sub stories, aren't there? There's a load of side quests and strands to the tapestry to explore. So I find it hard to put my finger on the one thing that I think is my priority for being here. One of the options was the beauty, just to see the beauty of the locations. And yeah, there is that. I like being in the environments, yeah. But being a Genshineer is more than just the story or the thing or the this. It's in the same way as Genshin Impact is so rich a game. As Genshineers, we get to explore so much more depth within a game that it's hard to put your finger on the one thing that you think is the best thing.
Surely I should be due a growth spurt by now.
Alright. Let's kick some head. Oosh! How about this, look? Oosh! Have that.
Make my escape.
What do you think about that? Oh, he's not gonna like it. Oh, he didn't like that. What about this? Oh, did you like that then? How about that? Oh, he jumped out the way. Devil work. What about this? Oh, right in the knee. Ah, he's getting his sword ready. Ah, Eggy. What about that? Right in the knee. Did you like that? Bet you didn't like that, did you? Right in the knee. What about this? Go on. I'll stay still. You have a pop. Whoa. Oh, I tried to dodge and I didn't. Okay. Now you've done it. You poked her with your big sword, and you're a big chuffer and she's only a little girl. You poked you right. You're having it. Sort them out. I don't know why it wanted these particular elements for this. I'd have been alright with my previous hit squad, but...
With sword comes shadow.
Greatest hits of Genshin Impact. Oh, you. I dodged that. Can't have my healer getting kicked in, can we? Dodge that as well, you chuffer. You can't run. You can jump, though, quite convincingly. A little hop step over the table there. Fighting in the dojo. Miso, fighting in the dojo. A chili chowder. Crunchy friends in a liquid broth. Right, have it, you. Ah, she was trying to run away, but she's only got little legs. So. Pop that. Pop that. You can do what you like, mate. You're going to get your chuffing swirled up now. Swirl you up like a Mr. Whippy Ice lol. Oh, someone else is joining in. Look at that, someone else has turned up. Didn't you see what was happening to you, mate? If you did, and you decided to join in, good on you. Good on you, because you knew it was a bit of a lost cause, but you'll stand tall with your mate. Well done. I mean, I'm still going to kick your ass. Still going to kick your head in, but I am a bit impressed at your decision to jump in. This one's going to fall off the edge there. Oh no. I've fallen off the edge. Jesus. Confirm. I wish I brought my previous squad. I wish I brought my actual... Like, they convinced me to bring a different team here. And I'd have been alright with my... With Chi-Chi as my healer. I'd have actually done better. I'm gonna have to go in the bag. Chi-Chi would have been better healer. It's alright, we can cheat. Look, we can just cheat. And I'm gonna drink a little nice refreshing drink. Mid-battle. And that's gonna help me to survive. Nice refreshing drink. I might have some Lotus Flower crisps. Oh, we better carry on kicking heads in.
Judgment! Speed of light! Hey!
Watch out. She's the one that can't get hit, because she needs to be able to provide heals. Jesus! She got axed again. No! No! This is going to be trouble for me now. Main DPS, one character down. I should really just focus. Stop messing about. I'm stuck behind here now. What am I doing? They are picking on me. Watch out! God. Where's my Hydro Freeze? I haven't got my Hydro character. My Wet Boy. Why didn't I bring my Wet Boy? He's a 90. He's a level 90 for Christ's sake.
You can't run!
Come on. Watch out, watch out. I can't avoid it. I'm stuck. Getting stuck behind that stuff over there.
Judgment!
I need the heals up. So she's going to have to do some attacking. It's dangerous times. Ooh, I don't like this. Just need to be able to pop my special. There we go. Just in time. What? That's supposed to heal me. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. We're down to one enemy now, though, so I should be able to avoid them much more effectively. He says, getting smashed in the face. But I can't freeze them with no Wet Boy. Not effectively, not properly. And I'm going to have to go in the bag, because... No healer now. Oh, what am I eating? An apple? Don't be stupid. One apple's not going to cut it these days. Not at this top level.
What a news! You can't run! Speed of light!
Ah, don't press that. Oh, that nearly got me.
Maybe this is just fate's dark.
That was my own fault, 'cause I pressed the button, but I did press the button by mistake, so I didn't want to see that menu at that time, thank you. And again, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm so tempted to hammer that button.
Got lucky that time.
Should be able to win this, shouldn't I? And then what will happen is they'll bring out another enemy that'll be even more difficult, and I'll be like, oh no, everyone's dead, and I've only got... Watch out, watch out, watch out. Okay, I've got you now, I've got you now. No healer. Just gonna have to avoid things. Shit. Not my best performance. Not sure if we should be resurrecting anyone either. Not sure who'd be best to resurrect in this situation. I just think Clee's just got to get it done. I think she can. I totally think she can. Just got to be on my toes. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Right, in the bag, because I'm not going down to this. And is someone getting resurrected? Have we got any more I've probably used them all now, haven't I? Oh, 26 seconds on that. We'll just carry on then. Just ran straight into him. Get in there, Clee. Oh, I don't like it when you go behind there. I feel like it's cheating in a way. There we go. Look at that. How about that? Never surrender. Precious chest. Precious chest. Pumping primos again. 16,950. We just need 50 more primos to make it 17k. 16k is 100 wishes, isn't it? And 80 or 90 is pity. So we've already done 40. So we need 50 wishes for the first pity. Cut them off 50. We're left with about 50 wishes, aren't we, if we've got 100? That's not enough. We need about 80 or 90. So we're still about, you know, whatever, add that up. 40 wishes at 160.
Clee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird
2.5k, 3k wish
Want me to show it
primos.
to you?
That's what we need. 3k primos. Well, I'm happy with that. We did that. That was good. We just cracked
La
that.
la la.
But what I'm not happy with is I'm still missing a Sealy. Oh no. Get up there, you.
Da, da, da.
Should I go over there? There's some stuff over there. There's an Electrolux over there as well. Right, I'm going over
La la
there.
la.
You alright, Cleet? No, 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 no! That's better. Use your little legs. You'll get pity free to play, don't worry. Yeah, yeah. When we hit pity, like the last set of wishes, because I've only done one big set, I saved up. I did the normal wishes that you get as you're a free to play starting player. Do your Noel wishes, do your this and that. And then I realised that I've got to save up for the... I tried a few at Kamisato Aka, I failed, didn't get her. Saved up. Klee came round. I want Klee. We powered it in. We had 28k. And at the end of it, we had 700 primos left.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
It ran me to pity twice. I mean, it really did. It really pushed me hard. Along the way, it was a lot of fun, and I got lots of other stuff, but it ran me hard. So if I don't have 28k, I can't guarantee it in my brain. We'll see. We might get lucky. I saw some other streamer the other day, and they did a 10 pull, and they got fucking all the characters in one 10 pull from the one banner.
These bombs, so heavy.
Honestly, like, shit like that does go on, but not for me. I have to work hard, play hard, grind hard, and eventually I'll get, like... I'm not complaining, I'm free to play, and I've got Klee. You know, I got the thing I wanted, and as we well know, when it comes to party info... You're having a party, better invite all these little chuffers. Yes! And we've got the new little chuffer, the Electro chuffer. We've got her as well. So we're going to be going for the Electro Rukadevata. I've got some cool stuff.
City wall.
I'm not complaining.
Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people.
But yeah, I just know that they're going to push me hard. They're going to burn all my primos.
Bombed, Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
Big brother Mitch Chara, don't worry, mother will return to us. I know, she'll be back after all. She's... That's weird. Is this a doorway? There's like, this is an ancient... Like, someone's been here, and, they made a camp, and they were like kids, and they got forgotten about. I don't know, it's sad. I don't know, what am I supposed to do with that?
La la la.
Bit weird.
Da da da.
So that's that little bit there. I'm happy with that. I don't think... I think I've exhausted that. But I'm going all the way back around because I'm sure that there's primos that I'm missing. Not primos, sorry. Oh, she's not going to make it, is she? What about you? Oh, yes! Well done, Klee. Well done, Klee. There's a Sealy I'm missing for a door. We're on a right primos per hour. We're pumping. A friend started playing, and in the Knoll banner they got Chi-Chi. You were happy for... Yeah, like, I tell you what as well, I like Chi-Chi. People get Chi-Chi, don't they? And they're like, oh no, I've got to play the song because I heard it the other day and I thought this was magnificent. Not MC Hammer. This, you've probably heard this. It's probably not new, but I don't know who's the original or anything. You know, I think it's probably this one. We'll listen we'll just do this.
Sorry, sir.
But Chi-Chi's a really good character. She's really useful and functional and cool.
I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi.
It's the music from Genshin Impact.
I pulled a Chi-Chi.
From
I'm
Anyway.
not feeling very good.
And now you'll hear it every time.
I pulled a Chi-Chi. Lost 50-50. At 90
Pity.
not even catching, and now I'm out of primogens.
Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff.
I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi. I pulled a Chi-Chi. I'm not feeling very good.
Your little legs are wobbling.
I pulled a Chi-Chi.
At 50-50.
At 90
Pity.
not even
ka-ching.
And now I'm out of
Primogens. I'm very pleased with that. I'm very pleased with that. Genshin Impact community. What do they mean it's toxic? Oh, I said I'd pull it up again, didn't I? Someone brought it up. Genshin Impact community in another video. With all of the Austin streamer stuff that's been going on, I can't be asked to react to any of them today, but it was in another video that the Genshin Impact community is toxic. And the reason was there was a different game they were talking about. And the idea was brought up that this other game is fine, and then the Genshin Impact people come in and say, oh, your game's shit, or your shit, it's not like Genshin Impact. It's like, fuck off, is the Genshin Impact community toxic? We're not toxic. This is brilliant. It's a wonderful place. They're not toxic. Right. Boats. Boatons. Been in here. This is the room of boats. And there's even a... There's even a teleporter here, isn't there? So I can always come back when I want, but... I just get the feeling that I'm not done here. It's the only appropriate use of auto-tune. It's good. It's good, isn't it? I pulled a Chi-Chi. I hear that now in my head. It's like my Please Don't Call a Doctor Mario Kart song. Like once the song's in your head. They're the words. So this is the entrance. Fine. What the fuck? What the fuck? I've only got Klee. What are you doing? Where have you come from, you bad chuffer? That doesn't seem right, does it? What's going on with that now? Right, I'm going to go and resurrect and then come back. I could just move on, but I just want to see one more time about this. Thank you. I want to see one more time about this damn Sealy that I feel I'm missing. I pulled a Chi-Chi. She's really good. You've got C1 Diluc and 1 Ka-ching, no one else. The only real toxic place is where Tignari hides his mushrooms for getting high. Alright, you're trying to... Another friend has C4 Chi-Chi, but no other standard 5-star. What have I got? Like 5 stars. Alright, forget it. I'm having this fight. It's jumped on me.
Don't blink.
That was a mistake, wasn't it? I think, if anything, it's made the mistake of its life. I haven't got the right squad on. What am I doing? On this funny squad, Rosie and
You can't run.
Klee and Kaching and Sayu. She's not the right one for this.
La la la. Blazing delight.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up the steps. Like Robocop, it won't be able to go up the steps, will it? Ed 209. What do you think about that? Can you get up the steps, you funny crab thing? Can't get up the steps, can you? Ah. Cheese jet. Oh no. It's coming up the steps. It's coming up the steps. Oh no. Oh no. It's coming up the steps. Now we've taught it to use steps. Mistake, if anything. I want it learning how to use the steps. Get off the stairs. Blow them all up. Probably could have just done this quickly. There we go. Don't know where that came from. Thought I'd cleared this all out. So, homunculus just popped up again. What? Haven't I got the homunculus from in here?
La la la.
No. How have I not done that? I was tripping. Glad I came back, if anything, I'm glad. Right, I can't get it. No. No. Give me my homunculus. Got it. And there's a Foxy, and it doesn't matter. So that's that. I'm happy with that. Then we killed this rock, and it made some water come out, and I don't know why. Don't know why that was beneficial. And then up here, we've done all this. I got a CD from over here, and I dragged it over here. And that's in. And there's one Sealy missing. Oh, look. Where did you come from, you chuffer? Go on, then. Where are you going? Fuck you. Chuffing. Right up on the ceiling, yeah? Go on, then. Right up on there. It's messing me about, if anything. There, go on there. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, chest me up. Go on then. Loving it.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
And that's just the front door open, so... It doesn't make any difference really now, does it? Now that we've done it all. It's like we did it backwards. But more Primo's achievement. That's that solved, isn't it? We've got to go back now to the well. In Conda Village. Where this all started. You have more... Oh yeah, the squad, yeah, hang on. These are mine. Let's... Free to play. For... What? A few months now? Quality, sorry. No, how do I rank them all? By 5 stars? Oh, it's because they're in the squad, isn't it? I got 1, 2, I got 3. 2 standard and 1 superstar. And the Traveller doesn't really count, does she? But, in my brain, he's a 5-star, level 90, wet boy. In my brain, Amber's a bit of a 5-star, cheeky 5-star coming through. My Rosie's been acting as a 5-star, she's been really good. In my brain, these characters are really good. Just because they're not 5 stars, I know that you get more numbers. I know that, you know, my attack numbers are bigger on these 5 stars. I know it. I can feel it in my bones. They are better characters. But, like, I still really enjoy my characters. I say my characters, the characters that we've got and put together as a team. No Gene for me, no either, yeah. No Gene. This is Conda Village, where it all started. This is where this chuffing old... this chuffer that went in the war and ended up old. Tejima. Oh, he's here now, isn't he? Taking his melon there. Find your own melon. What are you looking at? Don't watch me. Temija wanted something from you. He's talking about melons. Said someone's thieving melons. Oops. Run off. Quick run. I've got their melons now. So now they're arguing with each other over melons, right? He's gone over there to say, what's going on with your melons, Temager? He's like, oh, someone's stolen my melons. And when he comes back, his melons will be stolen. And he'll be like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Temager. He'll blame Temager. These are going. I'm doing them in front of him because he knows he can't argue. I've been solving all his mess out. If you run into any difficulties, goodbye. He can't remember. Can't remember what we've been doing. It's getting old. Melons for everyone, though. They're just free melons. Right, down the well. Wee, watch your legs. Wee, watch your legs. And Paimon said if we come down here, then the... I don't want to go in the water. It's all like sewer water. They probably just empty their buckets down the well, don't they? They're certainly not fishing water out of it, are they? I bet they just empty their poop buckets down the well. I don't want to walk in it. Sewer water, if anything. Where's the homunculus gone? What are these called? Electrogramminum. Here we are then. Paimon said to come here. There she is. Hannah Chirisato. Right, Hannah. How's it going? Should I have a photo with you? Disappointed face. Happy face. What about a pose? That's it. They look right together like foxens, don't they? They look right together there, like foxens. Two little happy foxens. That's it. It took a photo of the Sealy thing as well, so the Sealy got in there as well. That Sealy's gonna have to go at some point. Alright, Hannah Shirasato, what are you saying? I did a wonderful job. We did a wonderful job. I mean, you are asking the person who sorted out the Vision Hunt decree, solved that, ripped the Shogun out from inside of her own puppet, Chuffing, brought down the Jade Chamber on top of some giant sea serpent. You know, I'm the one that silenced Dvalin's winds. I think we're alright purifying a few Sakura roots. I've something to confess. Go ahead, tell me. What is it? I'm an old ghostin. When you first acquired the Conda Village ward, I said you were the destined one. In truth, I didn't have full confidence in your virtue and courage at that time. But as the cleansing ritual progressed, you not only showed me my folly, but you also far exceeded my expectations. So much so, that I can't help but feel sad. If there'd been someone like you by the Kitsune Sagu's side, then perhaps, nothing. I was just rambling. So that's a wrap. Where's our reward? Indeed, says Paimon. What? Before that, there's one more thing left to be done. Oh, the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual has one more step to go. There's another step. A price for protecting the land and absorbing the filth miasma will accumulate in the roots. You've lifted the barriers and defeated the demons created by the defilements. Just as the Grand Shrine has its branches, the Thunder Sakura are just the side branches of the sacred Sakura in Mount Yogu. The 5 roots are the main parts. Most of the filth they absorb has been transmitted to the sacred Sakura deep within Mount Yogu. So the most important thing to do is to do it all again, but at the big tree. That's right, the key to the sacred Sakura cleansing ritual is the last step, which is to lift the barrier over the sacred Sakura and purify the miasma which has accumulated in its roots over the years. Sounds complicated. Wait a minute, the sacred Sakura is at the Grand Naruka Army Shrine, right? If we tangle with those monsters right in the middle of the shrine, it could cause an uproar. There's no need to worry about that. The sacred Sakura's roots are sealed in the depths of Mount Yogu, far away from the shrine, far away. It'll no problems. You trust me. Okay, we'll do it. Thank you. Let's get this over with as quickly as possible, she says. I mean, that's rich coming from her, because she refused to help us through half of it. So now we've got to get to the depths of Mount Yogurt. Goes on a bit, doesn't it? It's still going. Let's have a look at me. I've still got a commission to do today. What am I doing? Where's my thing? Down in Mount Yogurt. Stories, no. Worlds. Yogurt cleansing. The sacred Sakura cleansing ritual is not complete. Meet Hana Charisatu at Mount Yogurt. A traveller's work is never done. I'm going to Mount Yogurt. There, I'm going there. Apparently. I'll start by going to the tree. Hello, you. Weird, isn't it, when I just turn up like that? They don't question it. They see me a lot around here, though, so I'm always swinging my electric sword at the Sakura blooms and stealing them. Well, Sakura blooms are pretty. People like to see them. Yeah, well, I'll just be having that one then. Oh, sorry. Am I a tourist? Grab a fortune slip. Goodbye. Do you not recognise me? I'm here all the time doing this.
Speed of light.
Like, on like a weekly basis, mate. Electro sigils, 47 of 25. Offer those bad boys. Let's see the rewards. Not primos. Not primos. But we're pushing towards wishes. And we did get some cheeky... That's... Those two that we got the other day, they're worth to us 320 primos, so that's quite good. Done that. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Chow. And now I'm gonna head to the opening at Mount Yagugu, the depths. So it's down.
May the blossoms of the sacred Sakura.
Where though? I bet I'm on the wrong side of the Piffin Mountain. Watch. Can't figure it out in my brain. I'm going away from it. I might alight on there now. Just for a minute and get myself oriented a bit. That way. It's there. It's got to be. It's got to be. No. Is this... It is. Piffy my ears. Isn't it? I mean, it looks right, doesn't it? Is it? What's this? End of on-Eric... No, it's not, is it? That's a... Trounce domain, isn't it? I haven't done this yet. Remaining attempts to claim treasure, 1 of 1. This is the Shogun fight, isn't it, again? Thrilling battle at Mount Yogu revived. This is the Shogun fight again, isn't it? Boss fight. It's got to be, hasn't it? The puppet fight, yeah. So, I'm in the wrong place. But I'm in exactly the right place. Hanachiri Sato would be here if it was the right place.
You can't run.
I need to change my squad around as well. Just gonna do this. Can't help it. These are mine. If you don't clean them up, then they just grow really big, and it's a problem. In fact, I'm doing everyone a favour by clearing these out. They grow really big otherwise and cause problems. Oh look, I've got a lens for this. Look, I've got a lens for you. What about this? What do you think, you little fox? Looks like this is where we ended up anyway, huh? Brat, when I come back here. If I return peacefully, I will apologise sincerely to Lord Iori and I'll treat him a little better. Nothing.
Make my escape.
Just conversational. Lower 50 metres anyway. Let's go lower 50 metres and see what happens. Can't help it, I have to collect these things. Oh, and this is lower. Isn't it? There she is. She is as well. Look. Oh, it's this. You go up here and then it's like a big explosive. Yes. Whoop, careful. I'm going to switch my squad so that I'm ready for anything. I've got a Chi-Chi.
I'm here.
She is my healer.
For justice.
And What do you want, Hannah? The final barrier. If the two of you are ready, Paimon's got questions. She's going to tell us everything. We're going to complete the ritual. Paimon... Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Get on with it. Going to lift the barrier. East of the ocean... Oh, what? Brain now. East to the ocean depths. West to the Cinder Sea. South to the blazing light. And north to the waning waters. All branches and roots. And... Oh, it's just her chatting this stuff. That's the ritual. Oh, shit. Look. It's all kicking off. Oh, I love it when we do this sort of stuff in a game. Literally changing the environment, revealing new areas. I think it's great. Because if I'd been sharp, I'd have been spotting that... Because it happens in Sumeru, there's some places with water, and I'm like, I should be able to go down there. If I'd been sharp, then I'd have spotted that. I'd have been eager to get down there. As it was, I just thought, that's an interesting area. But there's more to it. More to it than meets the eye. The seal has been lifted. What's next? A long descent. Forgive me, but you need to jump in next. Paimon can fly. Send Paimon down. She'll bless me with a safe landing. Alright. Trust me. Go on then. Just show courage. Attack the tumour. Then use the mechanisms. And the Sakura will coordinate with me. It's getting complicated. She's not coming. Because of course she wouldn't. Never going to help me. I'm doing all her work for her. All she did was said the words. I'm doing the jumping down the hole. Right, you ready? Whee! Jumping down the hole. I'm going to do what she said and trust her and just, you know, I'm actually going to go a bit slow though to get that homunculus. If I trust her, I just fall down and hit the root, don't I? And then I'm dead. So I'm not going to trust her completely. I'm going to land on the root like that, like a not silly. Get my electrogram and it wants me to go on the roots. Anyway, it's put these Onikaburukis on there. It's a bit annoying that I'm going to be... Oh god. Shit. It's a bit annoying that I'm going to be electrocuted the whole time. Right, I've got to kill this thing, have I?
Okay,
what?
faster.
Do you think I needed to bring some arrows?
Faster.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. Time to act.
How am I going to get in and kill this thing? It's up there. So I'm probably just better off going up this thing, aren't I? Oh, I've not got any electroluxes. Wait, where's the electrolux? I need to keep coming down for the electrolux. Electrograminum.
Time to act.
Otherwise I'll get murdered by electricity. And now, I think I'm doing the right thing. I might be doing the wrong thing, but I think I need to climb up here sort of thing and go and kill the tumour. Because I don't have... great, I've run out of electrolux. I need arrow people. I can't stand on there. What? This is an issue. Isn't it? Right, we're going away and coming back with a better action plan.
Body and mind.
We're definitely going to need some range. It feels really wrong to remove Klee. Oh, it's such a tough decision. Isn't it? You don't need ranged. I don't need it. I was there kicking ass. Not kicking ass. Flying. I'll go back. I'll just go back then. I'll go back. We'll see what happens. If I don't need it, I don't need it. I'm happy to give it a crack. Without trying to break my brain, trying to wheedle Amber and Collie into the squad. Although Diona's quite... Like, she's 70 of... She's up to level 70 and she's got quite a good weapon. So I've got options coming on the bow front.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Another bad one?
She's still pulling bad fortunes. You think you'd stop, wouldn't you? It's like scratch cards. It's weird because it works the other way.
If
with
my
a scratch,
calculations are correct,
with a scratch card, you might buy 10 of them and not win. And oh, rubbish, aren't they? But then you win a tenner. Oh, I've won something. And you think, oh, they're all right. They're great. I've won something. You remember the one that you won rather than the 10 that you lost. You just keep going at it. And then you'll do like another 20 because I could win though. People do win. I've won one before. It's weird, isn't it? You think it'd work the other way around, like you do it twice and you don't win, that's enough. Never again. It's like gambling, innit? Primos. Gambling for primos. Gambling with primos, mate. Lucky dip. Lucky dipper. Lucky dipper. Dropping things. We popped the 3 hours, but we're going to push on. This episode's a belter. We're having a banger.
Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases today.
This is content,
Might
streaming.
we add a small detour to
This is
our
what
adventure?
streaming content is. Not chuffing drama and or yelling about who said what and he said, she said what. You know, when it's not really your business and maybe the police should be involved and they deal with it. Not sending your friends around to talk to your other friends because you're not big enough to go and talk to them yourself. Reporting back. She said just jump down there. It's a fucking mistake. It's a mistake. You'll die. Go on then. I can do this without... Oh, do I just beat this chuffer up? Because I can't hit the tumor. I'll start just by taking this chuffer out and see what happens.
Guys. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
Quick, where's my... Electric. Quick electric. Thank you.
Speed of light.
Love the fact they parry you. I think it's such good game design as well.
Incoming.
Simple little thing, but it's cool, isn't it?
With sword comes shadow.
Attacking into an attack there, but that's fine because we don't get hit. Watch out.
Life goes on.
Gonna need Electro-Rest again. Don't last long, do they, these Electrograminums?
Rain outlines your fate.
Speed of light.
Okay, I've done that. Bring down the barrier according to the images that appears. What? Where's the image gone? There, right. So this is my first one, is it? This one? Which one's the first one? This is the first one. Right, so 1, 2. And this is quite good actually, because it's just like the rest of the ritual, isn't it? But is it this one? 3. That's 4 now. Not very good at it though. 1, 2, 3. I'm hoping we've got 1, 2, 3. And then diagonal across to here. Right. And then the last one will be up here then somewhere, will it? Oh. Diagonal must be this one. Must be this one this far away. So this would be 3. This would be 4. Right. And then the final one will be 5. And I'm getting killed by electricity again, which is always fun. It's nice to have that hanging over my head the whole time. And I would pray that this works. and it worked. And here it comes. Bloody hell. Right, get in.
Boing, boing, boom!
Rain cutter! No, my sword!
Do as much as you can, and then you'll get another enemy come out, and then you'll do it again, and then, you know, carry it on, I suppose.
Dumpty, boom!
Apparently I'm getting damaged here somehow. What? What? Is it the electric? Am I need my Gramenum? What's going on?
Faster? Okay,
Boing, boing, boom! La la la.
It's piling the damage, isn't it? That's all we've got to do. Can't switch for some reason. Okay, there we go.
Nice.
It's alright. And then we'll do it again with another enemy. Yeah. Got ya. Okay. Okay, I'm in the bag then for a bit of shield, a bit of damage. I haven't got any electro shields. I'm doing damage with Klee. I haven't got any of that. Frosty, might as well eat it. Yeah, we're all good. We're all good. Shit, that thing was shooting me out the sky then.
Nowhere to hide.
This will do. Let's keep popping out there for your Gramenums.
Go. Opening box of Adepti.
We ain't gonna take anything off you, Chuffer. Just gonna stay in, do the damage now. Healing while I'm dealing. That's the way I like it.
Incoming.
Okay, now I need another Electrograminum.
Faster.
I need to use my brain again.
Faster.
Now all my buffs are wasting, so where's number 1? This is 1. And it's in reverse. So it's 1, it's 2. Thing's shooting me as well, bloody hell. 2, so it's 3. And then it's 4 over here. And then we miss 1. And then we go back up to 1. So what, 4, was this 5? I've forgotten now, I think I've got it wrong. 1, 2, 3, and then this one over here is 4. And then this one up here is 5. Got ya. Pray. I need to pray. Yeah, we pray. Pray. It's like MC Hammer again.
Time to act.
And it comes down. Don't let it land on your head. And then go and attack it. Just go on, get in there.
Life goes on. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Not healing while I'm dealing there, are we, Klee? Okay, we're getting some heals, Shit! Don't know what that is, I don't like the look of it, it's all ugly and horrible.
Rain outlines your fate.
Don't blink.
Boom, boom, pow. Switch.
No, my sword.
Incoming. Hey.
We've got 1 more to run. Okay, let's get myself electrolyzed. Thank you. Oh, there's 2 of the chuffers. Okay, no problem. We've done this loads of times.
Speed of light.
But we know from our last little fight that we don't want to have people start getting killed on the double shots. Shit. Like when they both attack me at the same time, I can be taken out.
Okay,
so
faster.
Just gotta watch that.
Go.
And then I really should focus on one and just try and get some damage done now. Ah, what did I just say? About not getting killed.
Cut to the chase.
I want to get my electro. I like it for still standing over here by the electro. It's helpful for me.
I let my guard down.
Shit. Oh, no.
Fast rise.
I can do this. I can stay focused and win this. Move. Shit. Getting electrocuted.
Faster.
That's a good dodge. And I've got them separated a bit, which is not actually that good because it means that the one that's coming in that's attacking me I can't see. But we're okay.
Got lucky that time. Go.
I just want to finish this one first. Yeah, okay, now we finish one, we can do the other.
Know my sword. Witness the power of Gugwa.
They're picking us.
Fast. Speed of light.
Fuck, every time I switch to clear I get nailed. I've got this. I've got this.
With sword comes shadow. Incoming.
Are you charged on that? No.
Body and mind.
You charged. You charged. Come on, let the heals going. I think I need my electro thing as well. Grabbed it.
Speed of light.
There we go. Okay. Right, yeah. And I'm going to electrolose myself. And now what am I doing? Okay, 1, 2, 2. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to find the prey. Okay, that's not the prey. Which one's the one that you pray from? Where the fuck am I and where is it? Okay, that's the one over there, the prey. And then I'm going 1, 2, 2. Symmetrical. And then these are going to go diagonals.
Body and mind.
Focused. 3. I'm going to take diagonals. Over this way. 3. Is it? Make sure I get it right.
Time to act.
Feel like it is. 3. 3. And shouldn't I've done it. 1, 2, 3. 3. I'm just going to run it. I think that's right. Yep.
Time to act.
In. Big damage. Let's go.
Orders given. Orders received. Cut to the
Pop
chase.
it all off. Fire it all off.
Don't blink. Hey!
Dumpty Dumpty Go!
I'm not doing any more damage now, so that indicates something's changed. Does it?
Know my sword.
Why am I not doing any more damage
Body
now?
and mind.
Oh no, I am. Okay. Being stupid.
Life goes on.
Boing, boing, boom!
I think we get it. I think we get it. Be still thy beating heart. That was cool. I mean, that was one of the best boss fights in the game thus far. The pressure of the electro was good. Obviously, I don't like having the pressure. Time pressure's worse, though, because I feel sometimes like we get right down to the wire on the time, and then you fuck it up. At least this, you can stay in there as long as you can stay in there. The pressure is on because you're getting electrocuted, but you can control that. So it's not like...
Clee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
Her voice was echoing around then. With the time pressure, you can, like, let's say it's a 2-minute fight, and you do the whole 2 minutes, come down to the last 10 seconds, you don't quite get it. You've got to do another 2-minute fight again. It's annoying. There's a couple of those, specifically, I can name the one that annoys me the most, is this one here, that I still haven't done. There's a little mechanism there, and it brings out one of those Geo-Mitichurl chuffers, and I just have to do it in a certain amount of time, and I'm always down to the wire, can't quite get it. It's me and my choice of characters or whatever, but the fact that I have to waste another 60 seconds to do it again, or another, like, timer, annoys me. Feel pressure because of the timer. Whereas this, I felt pressured because of the electric killing me, but I was in control of it, I was able to control it. That's like a really good analogy for what it's like to be in an actual fight, is that, like, shit's going down. I don't know if it came across from me like I mess about on stream all the time, but when shit's going down, I sort of have to go into cold focus mode, and, like, I'm talking through it very matter of fact, and if you focus on it, you don't have to die there, do you? So that was actually quite fun. Yeah.
Grounded be thy woe.
Chuffing.
Explosions can hurt people.
Big chuffer.
Gin can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed, Clee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me.
I'll tell you what's also really nice is that, like I said, I considered Inazuma to be finished. I'd done the main story quest, and we planned it all out because we knew that Sumeru was coming. I know it's not finished because there's this island here that we haven't done, and I had still to beat this boss. But the main story quest took us through this area. We uncovered a lot of it, and then we were off to Sumeru, all in good time. You know, we finished the Archon quest, we sorted out the Shogun's problems, and then we're off over there. Come back for a few story quests, yeah. I'll come back for a few little side quests, yeah. But this has actually been like, this whole thing with these shrines, the final boss, the cleansing of the tree. I mean, it's all focused on this one island, but it's almost like a complete campaign in itself, isn't it? It's like you've written 2 full main story campaigns. The main one's with the Shogun, and it helps you travel across all the islands, and you learn some of the history of some of these places, and you've to become captain of the Swordfish and meet some new characters. Oh yeah, that's the main thing. But this is quite a big thing, isn't it? We've cleansed the Great Tree. We've gone round all the different areas in this place, and not only above ground but underground. We've, like, the way Sumeru has that dual layer is very much present here, isn't it? If only in smaller bursts. Like, you could put that rightfully. I've still got about 3 islands left in Inazuma. That's really good as well. Thank you for the tippies. Thank you for the tippies. I haven't got a whoosh zoosh for Twitch, but we really have got to get on hiring an artist to do some emotes soon. Yeah. Also, the island quality, the archipelago island, like the little islands, the quality of when I first met Inazuma, because places can be characters too. Like, you know, New York is a character in some films, isn't it? Like the landscape itself, in a way, in the language of cinema, can be its own character. So this is like an area, like, you know, like a full area. When you move to Inazuma, sorry, when you move to Liyue, this first bit with the water is not disappointing, but because of the water, you can't go on the water. So you're like, oh, that's not area that I can run around in. That's fake area. It's fake map. There's nothing there. But then all of this is really packed in, and there's loads to it. You find this area, and then you've got all the sea, and I'm like, oh, that's a space in the map that's got nothing in it. What a load of rubbish. And when you first meet Inazuma, you think, well, there's not much more to that. Small islands. It's like a DLC. It's not a big area, is it? Because this is all land, and I can run around in it all, whereas this has got a lot of water and it's disconnected, and there are probably going to be little things on each island, but not big. But it actually is a lot more, like, it's deceptively big, isn't it? There's a lot more depth to it. Those are virtues, tippies later. Bitties, autocorrect, sorry. toots, party toots from the little mouse horn. Yeah, I'm really impressed by that actually, and it doesn't. What's so interesting to me about it is that most games would like in this Genshin Impact community, I've seen it in chat. You know, you've been really helpful to me in chat throughout the game, but what you haven't done is said, oh, by the way, there's like this here and this here and there's 10 of these and watch out for that, like, you know, and spoiled it. And there's this feeling that new players have got so much exploration to do that maybe we shouldn't be spoiling it for them. I'm looking at Starfrost now here. There's still more to do here in the same way. There's still another place to uncover here and a door to open. I'm so impressed with it that the game doesn't wave the flag and shout about the depth of content, but when you get into the game and you start playing it, it reveals itself to you, and it just keeps getting deeper, like literally deeper here, because we went down in the mines, didn't we, down in the depths, but figuratively as well, it just keeps getting deeper and richer. And that's not to say about the new desert zone and what's going on over here. I haven't even, and I'm up to speed, but I haven't even, do you know what I mean? I haven't even finished this area, seen all the depth yet. And I thought I knew. Sometimes Genshin Impact can do that to you. You can think, wow, I thought I knew. It's like having an interesting friend, isn't it? You think, wow, I thought I knew everything about you, and now you surprise me again with your wisdom and delight. Yeah. I thought that was really, really good. What a brilliant side quest. It is over. The agony that Sacred Sakura has been going through should have dissipated. Human child, you've done well. You're truly the destined one. What a tough battle. It's a good thing Paimon's been training you as well, eh, Gravekipper? Thank you kindly, Paimon. Oh, come on, there's no need to thank Paimon so formally. I wish they were voice acted. This deserves voice acting now. Apparently you want to hear her story. My name's Gravekipper and Paimon's Paimon. So, she inherited the memories of the Kitsune Saigu. The Kitsune Saigu were originally of the Hakushin bloodline, and she used them to defend the people of Inazuma alongside the Electro Archon. I don't know how long ago it was, but in the end she was consumed by the Dark Disaster while fighting to protect Narukami Island. However, the barriers she set up in many places protected a great many people. Even though I just happen to have inherited her memory, and perhaps I overstepped my bounds in saying so, I'm truly proud of her. She's not one of her familiars, but when the Dark Disaster consumed her, she performed the ritual, the ghostly samurai, the coalescence. We know this, they were representative of the corruption, weren't they? She's asking, is Inazuma presently shrouded in war? And I'm supposed to tell her that it's true? But it's not. Maybe we were supposed to do this side quest before we did the main Archon quest. Because it's not in shrouded in war. I fixed that. She, Hana Chirisato, is filth condensed from the memory of the Kitsune Saigu. She is filth. I don't know what this means. She couldn't fight with her. She's unable to purify the filth because she's created from it herself. That's weird. Her memories are powerful. And she was born of filth. I mean, just stop saying it. It sounds weird. I think we can just skip past this now because I don't care anymore because she's made of filth. So she's like describing herself as like a piece of poop. Twists and turns. Asked to remove her. She's relieved. See, it's talking about relief. It's like toilet. She's going anyway. Don't be blinded. Do not waver. Keep walking the path you believe in. These were the Kitsune Saigu's last words before her final parting. I'm not qualified to claim the Hakushin bloodline for my own, but I believe that if the Kitsune Saigu were alive, she'd give you her blessing. I hope that her words, I mean my words, will be able to ward off at least some of the lies and evil you shall face in the future. Thank you. It's a very nice sentiment. In exchange, indulge me one final time. The Kitsune psyche always favoured the beauty of short chants. Although I've inherited her memories and the 1011 chants she knew, I lack the grace she possessed with them. But this moment reminds me of one such chant. When shall we meet again after this parting? For life is like the morning dew. When shall we meet again after this parting? For life is like the morning dew. Bye-bye. Thank you, goodbye. All branches and roots end this evil, and I declare it purified hereby. There she goes, purifying away. Purify yourself, you chuffer. She's singing. Ooh, ooh. Oh, oh, yeah. I crying every time. Oh, just her mask remains. Get that, take that, we'll have that. She don't want it anymore, we'll sell it in town. Pick up the mask, it actually wants me to. Oh. Put it on, go and scare Paimon. Oh, and there's a Sakura bloom. Oh. 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 Let's have a photo taken. That's a good one. Remember when we found that mask in the Sakura blooms? 50 primos. 17k. Plus 3 free wishes. 160 each. 2 of those is 320. 3 of those is 480. 17480. So that's nearly 1800. 18,000. And then we said we wanted 28 and we've already done 40 wishes. I think we're pretty close on the target. You know, if we really hit double pity, we're going to get stuffed. But I think we're pretty close on the target, you know. I think we're nearly there. With only 1 day to go to the next banner. I think we're actually nearly there. And we also got achievement. Spring cleaning. Cheeky 10. There's a few more achievements to go. I think that's been big banger success. I'm not going to take that Sakura bloom. I'm going to leave it there. I don't need to collect every little thing. And it's really nice, isn't it, that story? So I'm going to leave that one there. I am stuck down the chuffing hole. Right, what am I going to do? I'm stuck down a hole. I'll take this Sakura bloom I'm having. Not sentimental about that one. And this one, that's mine. And this one, I'm not sentimental about that one. I can take that one, can't I?
Speed of light.
I can have that. They're all the way up. Are they trying to show me the way out? They're guiding me out. Look. A Sakura bloom party on the way out. Come this way.
Incoming. Hey.
Walk this way. No cheeky chests in the undergrowth? I shouldn't ask for more, should I? I've had a good time in there. And now, actually, this should look different, shouldn't it? Let's see if it does. I'm sure it will. Cleansed. Look at that, cleansed. Now it's just a giant, dangerous hole in the ground. We're going to have to get someone out. Health and safety. Kids will fall down that. We're going to have to get someone out here. Health and safety. Giant hole in the ground problem. If anything, we want to cover that over. Has anyone got a big bin lid? We're going to need to cover that over. It's dangerous. Health and safety. Fire hazard. Hole in ground. And you get kids coming out here smoking naku weed. Look, I found some naku weed on the floor. Evidence. Whose naku weed is this? Oh, I've left my naku weed at the fucking great big hole in the ground. Shit. I'm gonna have to go back for my naku weed. It's gone. Where's it gone? Right, you. You looking for this? No. You're kill.
There you are, eavesdrop.
Kill on sight.
Rain outlines your
Guys.
Aren't we? Kill on sight, you. Ah.
La la la.
Speed of light. Hey!
Kill on sight.
Over here.
Let me amuse myself a little. Rain cutter.
Don't blink, blink.
Blink, don't blink. Where have you gone? Kill on sight. If I could only see you. There you are. They don't get to live. They get nailed every time. I can get the mask by talking to a shrine maiden at the shrine. Well, I can actually have the mask. Wear it on my characters. I don't think they'll let me wear it. What a riot. What a riot. Wonder what's happening next week. So, one day... Oh, for my teapot. Oh, fuck that. You reminded me about my teapot. My bloody... You've reminded me about that chuffing teapot. I bet I need to go down there again. I say down there, it feels like it's underground to me. It's not, it's subspace. Chuffing teapot. Tomorrow's the banner. Tomorrow's a Monday. I'll be not necessarily supposed to be streaming, but I will stream, you know. Probably do either upstairs B-side stream or special banner stream. Probably afternoon, evening time. I don't know what's happening with Mental Health Monday at the moment. It's on a back burner until we get Steve really properly lined up and sorted. I don't know why I'm picking all this stuff. Like, I'm just filling up my inventory with stuff now. I don't care planting anymore. I don't need any Valberries anymore, so it's become irrelevant, this has. I just plant whatever. Anyway, let's see what you've got for me.
This realm is true.
And Clee's are maxed out, so she needs to be removed. And I've got a space for another one, but I can't be bothered with it as well. What I really like in here, I've had all the rewards and the bonuses. So what I really like in here is just getting that currency and going in the shop and buying this stuff. And that's it. That's all I like doing.
If you ever have any questions...
But we will ask the maiden about the mask. We will get it. At some point, we will. So yeah, I want to go back to the real world. Thank you. Out of this stinking teapot. Stinks in this teapot. Does it? Stinks in this teapot. Come on then. We've still got quite a lot to do. I don't know when the desert's coming out exactly, but it's coming out soon. So there is something I want to do on stream before we go there, actually. I'm aware that this part hasn't been opened, and I think it's something to do with the cave. I think I need to unlock that part of the map. At least I want to have a look. And I'm just going to talk about what we're going to do, you know, in the week. We're going to do Madly I McCann tomorrow in the daytime on YouTube. We're still finishing off the book that the detective wrote. The lead Portuguese detective wrote a book. They tried to ban it. They couldn't ban it. They weren't allowed to ban it. See, this place is I haven't done this yet. It might be part of a quest that I come to. But this place is not yet revealed. And Paimon's like, you can't go there. Paimon's not having it. So that's an issue to me. That needs to be done. Bit weird, that is. In terms of Archons, we've only got the Chasm, so we're ahead up on the game on that. Chasm's always there for us to fall back on. It will always be there, so I'm going to use it as any time. I don't perceive there will be a quiet time in the game, but if we do clear off a lot of this stuff, they keep adding to it, don't they? But if we do, and eventually the story quests will run out, because when we put a push on, we can do 2 of these in a stream maybe, so eventually they will run out. This stuff isn't so fun, I don't think, repeatedly going through the same stories trying to find different answers, but there's content, there's some content. But I'm thinking that we've got these sides that I'm trying to bang out some of these, not only for primos, but to clear them off as well. So we've got quite a lot of these in Sumeru still to do, the world quests. But we're starting to clear off. We've only got, that's Inazuma, that's Inazuma, and that's Inazuma. So we've only got those 3 left in Inazuma. So I'd like to clear off the Inazuma ones, really. That's Sumeru. That's Inazuma, but I don't know about catching animals. Inazuma. So there's still a Mondstadt Catherine as well. So I'm going to try and sort of feed them in order, hopefully. Depending on what comes out, there's going to be another event, isn't there, and all that. But so tomorrow, YouTube is... I got a chi-chi. Tonight I'll be playing on stream as well on the B-side. Let's just go through the channels for you quick. My channel. You're out now. Channels. Ganji Kid on YouTube. And on YouTube, all this gets uploaded. So if you want to see all the Genshin Impact that we've been doing, it's there. All getting uploaded. Also, I use that channel to stream on YouTube. Maybe I should stream Genshin Impact. But instead, in the daytimes, I stream all sorts of variety content, looking at stuff, reacting to stuff, talking about stuff. What I like to do is prepare a bit of stuff, so it's not just like watching a video. I've got something to say, and here is me presenting it. At the moment, I've read this book by the Portuguese detective in charge of the Madeleine McCann case. They tried to ban it in court. They were failed. So we're reading through that book and we're making comment and conjecture. And then at the end of that, we're going to look at some interviews of her parents and do some body language analysis and learn how to do body language analysis from the original Don Dapper, Madeleine McCann's parents' embedded confessions videos. So we've got a bit of content there to get through next week in the daytimes. On Wednesday, we'll do words on stream or something fun, and we'll give some money to charity in the daytimes. In the evenings, I could come on Twitch and play Genshin Impact, or I've also got this, and I might do, we've got a lot of Genshin Impact to still do. I like to keep this channel with variety. I like to keep the videos all mixed up. It's not good for YouTube, but it's how we roll things. So you could, if you're watching the Ganji Kid channel, if you sub to that on YouTube, sometimes in your inbox you'll see a Genshin Impact. Fair enough. You might have already watched it because you might be here on stream. You might also see something you might not have expected. That's good. It's interesting, different content sometimes. So, that's that. But to keep it mixed up, I've got Battery Exhausted, the B-side. I've started streaming live on the evening when I'm upstairs chilling. I might be watching a YouTube video. I might just be playing Hearthstone, or we've got some other games lined up to be like casual background games whilst we talk about things. You know how we do. Rather than make these Genshin Impact streams a big mess with all different, today on Twitch this is happening, and did you see this video, and like all that, all that sort of stuff, or the boxing that I talked about today, I like to keep up with the boxing, do all that on this B-side channel. You know what I mean? Again, it's a bit of an eclectic mix, but the general vibe is slightly different on the B-side. I'm not, this is my big computer, my lights are on, I'm on the stream, I'm having lots of fun, I'm keeping up tempo. This is the vibe, isn't it, for the mainstream? Or I'm doing, if we look at Ganji Kid, I'm doing daytime YouTube. I'm presenting something where I've done some research, I've got some windows open. Again, it's an episodic thing, so it should make, it's not just me. Like some streamers, no offense to them at all, but switch on the computer at the start of the day and then it's on for 9 hours. So they might go and get a bit of food, or they might be doing this or watching that. Or I like to say, right, this is an hour-long episode where we talk about Madeleine McCann, and these are the points I'm going to make, and I'm going to go from here to here, and that's the episode. I like to make it a bit more clearly an episode. And then once I've finished talking about that, I will stop the stream and go to Battery Exhausted to do all that random hanging out, eating a bit of food and talking chuff. Do you know what I mean? So these episodes, and the same with the Genshin Impact episodes, I don't want to mix them up with too much stuff, so they make sense. And that's why they do make sense when you go down the channel and look at the old episodes. There's a lot of Genshin Impact on there. Certainly there is, because we play a lot of it. And we do a lot of variety. So that's Battery Exhausted, where I'll probably be tonight. I feel like I might want to play Genshin Impact on it sometimes. You know, just the grind. And we did the other day. We did some grind, I think. But we did it here on Twitch, didn't we? And we're not going to upload it really to YouTube necessarily. But there's some of that as well. There's all sorts of ways to keep abreast of the content. I'm pumping a lot out. I'm definitely pumping a lot out. So that's where to catch me on the Flippity Flip. Monday I'll be on the main channel and either Twitch or Battery Exhausted in the evening, ongoing in the week, and then we'll do a big stream on Monday though, so it will be on Twitch actually, yeah, won't it? It will be on Twitch because we'll be looking at the banner and maybe throwing some wishes around. Maybe throwing a few wishes around.
It's raining again. I couldn't be happier. Swish and then swoosh.
Wah! Tippies! I should remind people of the system. It's on coffee.com. Pretty simple system. Just go there, sign up, throw me some money for a little cup of coffee or a little tippy. You know how the thing works. After watching yesterday's stream, please adopt 100 little boys so you can raise them right and change the world. Thank you. Oh, it's loads of money. A pound a boy. A pound a boy. I'll go out and buy some children. I'll go out in the play parks and hand that money out and say, look, I'm in the market to try and buy a child. Do you know anyone? It won't go well, will it? It won't go well. But thank you, yeah. Like, I just got on my eggy ass. I'm going to have to cut that, like we said. Josie and Cruel made a good suggestion. Cut the video in half and upload it to YouTube. Some extra work for me, because usually it automatically uploads, and then but now I'm going to have to download it and cut it and upload it. But yeah, thanks. I'm happy with my opinions on that. You'll send me more if I promise to buy little boys. I won't promise to buy any children. I'm not going to buy children. Just go to a playground and ask the parents how much. Do you mind if I inquire about purchasing your child? Well, how about a rental instead? That's where the parental comes from, isn't it? That's where you get the parent. I could do it. We could make an app called Parental, child rental services. What, like babysitting? No, child rental. Don't ask. Yeah. That'll work. The Jimmy Savile Foundation for little boys. So careful now. Careful now. We've got all the way to the end of the episode without... I don't know if you can do karaoke or if that gets you copyright strikes, but we've done that. So look, sun's going down. Sun's going down. Look at this. Sun's going down in Sumeru. Sunset over Sumeru. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Thank you for being here for another excellent banger of an episode of Genshin Impact streaming. I've had a good time. You've had a good time. Don't you forget it. And you be good, my little puckos.
I'm all for work-life balance, but...
And if you can't be good, you're naughty. Woo!